to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in. Show starts in 2 minutes.
Hello there.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza.
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anyway.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals?
Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Showtime, yes, indeed. Starting low. How's it going, everybody? Rupert, donut me to the desk, baby. Yes, indeed. Merry Christmas. So good to see us. Doc Rob is here. Floyd Vivino, my favorite. Floyd Vivino. We got Commodore Friday. Pants o'clock. You know what time it is. It's always pants o'clock. So good to see you, my friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Friendly friend, of course. Smooches for you. And let me make sure that I didn't miss nobody. There we go. All right. Jerks. Good to see us. Good to see us. Yes, indeed. Showtime. It is showtime at the Sock Palo. So good to see us. Hope your Tuesday is going well. How's your Tuesday there, Rupert? Everything good? Everything all right over there? TV up to snuff? Has it got enough seasoning on there? It's also 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, it's 5:01 somewhere. I guess it probably in California. Maybe it's 5:01. I think. I'm not sure. I get confused with the time zones and all that kind of garbage. What's going on? Oh, thank you so much. There we go. Of course, we have Vern the Fern with us. Welcome, Vern the Fern. Looking fine. And this is springtime, I think. I don't think it's summer yet. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know when it starts. But this time of year, a lot of sun. Very, very popular time for ferns. Oh, thank you so much for watering Vern. I appreciate that, Floyd Vivino. He enjoys that very much. Look at how green he gets instantly. Instantly greener with water. He's like one of them toys from the 90s. He changes colors. Color changing things used to be huge. We used to be fascinated by things that could change color, like a chameleon. Now it's not so much. I had a color changing thing, and I showed Baby Sock the other day. I was like, "Oh, look, it changes color." She was like, "Whoop-a-dee-doo." You know what I mean? They're going to be half lurker while I make some pancakes. Oh my goodness gracious, pancakes. That's what I'm talking about. Speaking of, pancakes of the evening. They charge by the hour, I believe. Pancakes of the evening. They get around in the Waffle House of ill repute. That's where you find the pancakes of the evening. Baby Sock has really been into pancakes.
Of tiny corns.
But she keeps calling them cupcakes. And we're like, no, pancakes. And she's like, pancakes. Yeah. And this, what do you want to eat? Cupcakes. Fine, whatever. Pays a clock using sourdough friendship batter. Oh. That's when you get really fancy, when you start using sourdough friendship batter. You don't want to use sourdough enemy batter. That's no good. Using the batter of your enemies to make pancakes in the evening, that's just a bad time all around. That's a bad time all around. You don't want to do that. You want to use the nice friendly batter of the lovely pancakes. You tell him, Steve Dave.
The best part of catching Sock Cop is that he ends stream when I close the doors, and all these people get out of here with their garbage.
Get out of here with their garbage. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, You Tell Him, Steve Dave, for 21 months. Good to see you, my friend. Hope the day at the store has been going okay. Hope nobody's giving you no grief, no guff, no lip, no jive, none of that stuff. How do you know about these pancakes of ill repute? Are they known speeders? Well, usually. Yeah, a lot of them do speed. But you know, you overhear things at the water cooler at work and things like that. So even though it's not really my department, I don't really mess with those kind of pancakes. But you know, you hear things. You got to keep your ear to what's going on. You know what I mean? So that's how I know about the pancake. I just heard tell. I got no experience with the pancakes of the evening. That I know of, anyways. I don't know. Anything's possible. Anything's possible, ladies and gentlemen. No Guff Gabbers yet, but we stopped a Stuff Snatcher, and now he ain't allowed in here no more. You said, get out of here with that garbage. What do we think about stealing? We don't like that. We don't like that not one bit. Neil Oggood, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, rest in peace, Norm from Cheers. Norm from Cheers. Old what's his name? He had another name, but everybody knows him as Norm. Charles Entertainment Cheese. I forget what his name was. May of Canada, how are you? Hope everything's well. Passed away at the ripe old age of 75, I believe. Yeah, George Wendt, that's his name. George Wendt. 75 years old. Croaked. He is an ex-Norm. Norm's dropping like flies. Dropping like flies. That's a shame. Rest in peace to good old Norm. Yeah. But you know what? I just hate I mean, I get it. You know, you got somebody like that. I mean, how many people do you know that's like, who's your favorite actor? Oh, I just can't get enough of that George Wendt. I just love that guy, everything he's been. Because the guy was in 1 million movies, you know what I mean? TV shows, all kind of stuff. He comes up every once in a while. People talk about Cheers or something. But not a whole lot of discussion. Then the guy croaks. This doesn't go just for him. Was he in Spice World? Oh, man. I've got Spice World on VHS. I may need to pop that in tribute. Your favorite actor is Sam Rockwell. He's a good one. But I say, if your favorite actor... Oh, I saw it a long, long time ago. But I don't have it committed to memory enough to remember all the celebrity cameos and whatnot. But I may need to try it again. Puerto Rico Chad, thank you so much, my friend, for 23 months. Hot diggity dog. Meatloaf drove the bus. Yeah. Not the greatest actors in the world in that film. Good to see us. Puerto Rico Chad, I believe that was you that I referenced today in the newsletter. I don't know if you've received an envelope from me yet. But there may be nothing in it. I don't know what happened. I said yours and Egress Pie's off at the same time. Oh, you got your sparkly sticker? Okay, well, you didn't get your letter then. There was a letter that was supposed to be in there. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you got the sticker. But Egress Pie sent me a picture. They were like, I think I accidentally got Puerto Rico Chan's letter. And it sent me a picture of it. And I was like, oopsie doopsie. But I'm glad I at least put a sticker in there. Okay, good. So it wasn't a complete... I was afraid that you were going to receive a completely empty envelope in the mail. And to me, that's kind of rude to send someone a completely empty envelope. So I'm glad that at least the sticker made it. At least the sticker. I'll retype the letter and send that one. But I'm glad you finally got the sticker. There we go. It took me 1,000 years. I'm very bad at mail. There you go. You got an empty envelope, so I got upset. All his valuables. You're right, Flor Fafito. Not a lot of valuables around. Not a whole lot of valuables. I don't have any, autographed Mickey Mantle rookie cards or anything along those lines. I just got some valuable air. Some valuable air. It's got oxygen in it, It's the gift that keeps on giving. So breathe it in. And then send it back, because I recycle the carbon dioxide. I give that to Vern the Fern, and he makes more oxygen. Oh, my goodness, Jones spoke. It is in Italy. It is in Italy.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
Oh, there we go. There we go. You tell him, Steve Dave. Claiming the sock spear this evening about a vacuum cleaner that goes mad. It wants to escape a department store at night and
an
a daring
anonymous user
escape.
is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Joey Border 55.
Sounds like a Twilight Zone episode. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Air is to die for. Yes, indeed, he is. What a guy / gal indeed. The Anonymous. And friendly friend, too.
An anonymous user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Frenifren.
Anonymous. What would we do without
Floyd
Anonymous?
Vivino just cheered 2 bits. Shaving a haircut for Anonymous.
The Anonymous. Hey, where's my little thing? Oh, Baby Sucks. Play with my sound effect thing. There we go. Smooches for yours. Thank you so much, Flor
An anonymous
Favino.
user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Mayor of Canada.
The Anonymous strikes again. Thank you, Anonymous. Anonymous, like a Santa Claus, but you ain't got to go to sleep or nothing. Like if Santa Claus just walked right up to you and like, here you go. Here's your present. You're like, don't you want your cookie? No need. No need. Just doing this out of the goodness of my heart. You don't have to be good or bad. You don't have to bribe me with baked goods and dairy products. Just here it is, out of the goodness of my gigantic moose heart. I'm assuming, because a moose is a big critter, so it makes sense that it would have gigantic heart. I mean, proportionate to the size of the rest of the animal, not some sort of genetic condition or anything like that. Anonymous Gifter is the opposite of a sock blocker. You're absolutely right about that, Mayor of Canada. Did you get you some good steps in, Mayor of Canada? Did you pick up any aluminum cans? Internet says a moose's heart is roughly the size of a football and it's dark meat. I could have done without the dark meat part. But the size of a football? Wait, are we talking American football or like a soccer football? Where did that information come from? Was it Ask Jeeves?
Floyd Vivino just cheered 25 bits.
If that's so,
Is it okay to
ball.
besmirch just another blowhard even if he isn't here?
No, thou shalt not besmirch those who aren't heareth. I believe that's in the good book that I wrote. Thank you, Flor Favito. I appreciate that. Smooches for you. Very kind of you. You can be smooch. Yes, you most certainly be smooch. You can be smooch all you want to. Be smooching is okay. You're sick today, Mayor of Canada? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. That's no good. That's no good. Aesop's Fables. You remember my favorite one is about the sour grapes. Where it's like a fox or whatever, and he sees some grapes. He's like, boy, I sure would like to eat them grapes, but he can't get to them. And he's like, I can't reach the daggone grapes today. They're probably sour anyways. I hope you feel better, Mayor of Canada. Hopefully it's just a, something minor like a hangnail or a runny nose or something like that. The baby sock was ill today, too. She stayed home from school. Not feeling so great. Went to the doctor. She's been puny. Terrible feeling. That's a terrible feeling.
Okay, Nata.
You been tossing chickens most of the afternoon, Mayor of Canada? Oh, my goodness gracious. That's no good. That's no good at all. Speedy recovery. That's one of the few times it's okay to be speedy. You could get healthy as fast as you want, and the internet can go as fast as it wants. But other than that, that's about it. That's about it. Brainless Unicorn, it's so good to see us. Hamir, what's going on, my friend? With your new car and all that kind of stuff. Hope everything's doing all right for you. Fortunately, made it to the sink every time so far. Knock on the wood. Let me find some wood real quick to knock. Oh, this desk is made out of wood. There we go. There we go. I knocked on wood as well. Hope it wasn't a witch doctor that you took baby sock to. I don't believe so. I don't believe she had a pointy hat or was any cackling was involved. Tossing chicken. Well, no, they were tossing cookies, Robert Shababa, but they haven't been eating cookies. I guess they had eaten chicken. So they were tossing chicken. But I'm sure in some circle somewhere, tossing chicken is most definitely slang for something. Whoa! That's a problem with a lot of slang, and the speed at which language moves now these days. These kids come up with something that it's just something totally. You just say something totally normal. You know what I mean? It's like, I need to go. I need to go lock the door, and then kids will be like, he said lock the door. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, he said lock the door. Oh, man, I can't believe it. You know what that means? You know what that means, old man, when you lock the door? You know what that means? C.L. Cagwin. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. That's a lot of... That looks like... It looks like you're like, oh, I need a name. So you took a spoonful of your alphabet soup and was like, yeah, that'll work. C.L. Cagwin. That sounds pretty good. Olympic chicken toss. I would like Sock Hop to teach us slang to watch out for what the kids might. Yeah, I can't keep up with it. I tried. I had the concerted
Brainless
effort.
Unicorn 22
sure.
just cheered 5 bits. It's not much, but here you go. There might be some lint, but you can just brush that off.
Thank you so much, Brainless Unicorn. And I would never gift lint in the mouth. I collect lint. I'll add it to the collection. I got a ball of it, just in case. It's a disgrace on your family name. Oh wait, are you well, I'm not sure. A lot to unpack with that. Was it Gaelic? Could be Gaelic. Could be. What if pointy large witch hats were just a trend, and now they wear tiny hats now? Oh, like little. They could be wearing little tiny bowler hats. I don't know, friendly friend. I need to figure out how to subscribe to their newsletter so that way I can keep. Well, that's another thing I got to keep up with. Witch fashion trends, and kids slang. And you can't keep up with it anymore. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's the catchphrase from this YouTuber," and you're like, "What's their name?" Their name is Tuna Can. And you go to look them up, and you're like, "Wow, this person has 75 billion followers on YouTube and their own reality show." And I've never heard of them before. Who runs the kids slang newsletter? I think you have to find that on news groups or something like that. Somewhere. You found your Facebook page. Oh, was that you, Floyd Vivino? Oh, okay. It didn't say Floyd Vivino on the thing, so I didn't accept the invite. I was like, I don't know who that is. But now that you mention it, the signals were there. You unironically watched the Daily Wire short about slang. Was not disappointed. Oh, man, I bet that's very informative. Yeah, it's interesting. It goes too fast. It goes too fast. They got new slang. Every other week, they got new slang. How will I know if the kids are talking about Minecraft or stealing things from the store? They are always doing both. That's the secret. They are always doing both. At all times. They're multitaskers, the kids these days. Their minds. They go fast. They go zoom, 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 zoom. They watch too much Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast, their brains. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All over the place. Blows your mind scrolling through Twitch. It'll just be some dude sitting in a chair looking at his phone with like 100,000 viewers. Yeah, it's bananas, Danny Woodgie. It's weird. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Remember watching YouTube of a channel of a person who had a master's in linguistics, and he went in depth with Gen Z slang. Apparently quite a lot of it is old American slang from smaller groups. See, that makes a lot of sense, friendly friend, because now we've got all this communication betwixt all these different groups that weren't able to talk before. You know what I mean? Because that even happened before the internet. I mean, a PhD, not a master, and not some lowly master's. Patooey! Why even waste your time with a master's degree if you're not going to go get the PhD? Then you find out he plays some video game with a celebrity's kid. Yeah, that'll do it too. So that makes Nicole Belafonte an expert on Gen Z slang. Oh, was that her video? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, and that's the thing about it. It's all language. I mean, you could draw a line. They're not just like coming up with stuff in Klingon. And even then, you could still trace it. So, but it all makes sense deep down. So as much as they try, still can't come up with anything original. It's a dadgum shame. What's going on, Jizz? It's good to see you, my friend. Hey, it's a great emote. I like that. It's an award-winning thumbs up. That thumb won an award at the Cannes Film Festival or something like that. Look at the laurels. You suffer from split personalities. Flo Vivito on Twitch, Fred Flintstone on Discord, and The Real You on Facebook. There you go. It's tough to keep up with all of you characters and all of your multiple personalities, you know. And that's the fun thing about the internet. All somebody has to do, especially here on Twitch, change their username. Boof! Completely different person. It's like you see on movies when somebody's like, "Hey, you can't come in here," and then they go, "Oh, okay," and then they come back with an obviously plastered on mustache, and then they're like, "Oh, I've never seen you before. Come on in." That's exactly what it's like. Just changing your username. It's like becoming a master of disguise. Good to see you, Friendly. No, Skater Muffin. Good to see you. You have a stream where you used a chef puppet? Oh, that's awesome. Did it cook? Or did it just talk about recipes? There's a competition for just about everything. I wonder if there's one for giving the best thumbs up. I'm sure there is. That's always good to see you, Friendly Friend. Always good to see you. One of the most appropriately named peoples on the internet. Friendly Friend. And I love that name too because it gives you plausible deniability. So if you did want to be a jerk to somebody, they're like, "Hey, I thought your name was Friendly Friend." It's like, no. It's Friendly Friend. It sounds like Friendly Friend, but that's not my name. You put that on me. You know what I mean? So I like that. I love a good plausible deniability. The Italian chef. Oh, I love that chestnuts. That's fantastic. Today we're making a meatball and stuff like that. Ah, it's fantastic. Master of Disguise is one of the worst films of all time. You know, I read a story the other day called Nico Chan that they were filming the scene where he was dressed up like the turtle, doing the Turtley Club thing. You know, that whole part was like, "Oh, I'm not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Turtle. He coasted for 10 years off of that joke. People thought that was the funniest thing in the world. Well, anyway, apparently they filmed that on September the 11th, 2001. So that's what they were filming. And then all of a sudden everybody on set was like, "Oh, what's on the TV over there?" So what a scene to be filming on that particular day. On Fraser Crane Day. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm very excited. I've got a new... Oh, that was your childhood? Oh, man. That's spectacular. Yeah, that was I don't mind a ridiculous film. Tina was watching a bad movie yesterday called Freaked, and it had a character named Sockhead. Oh man, it's not even friend L.E. That was taken, so I made the lower case I into uppercase. So if anyone accuses me of anything, I could just say I'm Frinny friend. Your mistake. There you go. Even more plausible deniability. I love it. Love everything about it. Smooches for you, Zari Bobari. Welcome in, my friend. Hope everything is going swimmingly up there in Minnesota. You betcha. You betcha. Oh, don't that look good? Hot dish. Got a hot dish cooking. Hot dish cooking. Yes, indeed. Now there's an ad coming up. But luckily, most of you won't have to watch it because of the Anani mode.
Daddy.
Thank you, Dusty Rose, Daddy. Getting hard times. There was a game show called Stop the Sock. Was that what? Oh, Stop the Clock. I remember that one. People in the cities of Minnesota don't like talk like that. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. Well, maybe they should. Well, they call it a Davenport and not a couch or a sofa. Probably call it a veranda as well. Meet me on the veranda. Or maybe the lanai. Maybe meet me on the lanai. Cats are still the horrible creature of the day. Now, speaking of, I have a new Animal of the Day video that I'm very excited to play for you. That'll be coming up here in a little bit. When we guess the animal of the day. Fargo the movie messed that accusation up. Did they really just know? Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. The only thing I know about Minnesota is Ari Bobari. That's about it. She told me about Hot Dish, and she told me about Duck Duck Gray Duck and all that kind of stuff. Scotty B518 is here. You do know some people who call it that from North Dakota? You betcha, North Dakota. The animal of the day, the Anani Moose. It should be. It should be. But no, it is not. It is not. The Anani Moose should be the animal of the day. But the problem with making the Anani Moose the animal of the day is where would I send the award? You know what I mean? I don't know where it is. They're very, very mysterious. Very mysterious. So I would just have to hang on to it, and it'd be just collecting dust. You know what I mean? I learned Davenport from Noah Vanderhoef in Wayne's World set in Illinois. Well, there you go. I don't know. I don't even know where I heard the word Davenport. I just thought it was somebody's name. Fargo movie is based from North Dakota, which the main character... Dadgummit! This stupid ad thing. Covering up my... Oh, for crying out loud! Based from North Dakota, which the main character worked in Minnesota, was portrayed with the slang term, you betcha. Oh, yeah. You got a joke, Brainless Unicorn? Hit me with it. You betcha. Like my Slammy sitting on your shelf. No, my Slammy stays nice and polished. Thank you so much. I know you do love Minnesota, Ari Bobar. You should work for the tourism place. Refers to them as two chimps on a Davenport in the basement. Well, I mean, where's the lie? Davenport sounds like a city on the Great Lakes. It could be. You don't find the Anani Moose, he finds you. Good Lord. Good God. Classiness of the stream increases every time you say Davenport. I'll have a sit on the Davenport. Level up classiness. Level up. Love to know how they say Anani Moose in French. I would love to know that too. It's probably... They probably just go, Anonymous, long-bread Anonymous, baguette and snails, Anonymous, escargot. There are multiple cities named Davenport, including Davenport, Iowa, which is where Seth Rollins is from. Davenport, California, Davenport, Florida. Other cities named Davenport include Davenport, Nebraska, Davenport, New York, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Virginia, and Davenport, Washington. It does sound like that guy's name should be Davenport. Wait, what is it? Oh, it posted Walter Farnsworth is the name of the guy. Flashlight flashlight, sir. Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I was like, what if his name is really is Davenport? I'm not up to the lore. One of your good friends is from Duluth, Minnesota. Duluth Trading Company. We make underwear. Friendless Unicorn had a gnome come over recently, so I asked him if he'd like to get a drink, and he said, sure. I asked him, what can I get him? He said, can I get a mini soda? Oh, my goodness. Whoops, on account of his gnome. I get it. Too many swears. Had to take it back to the store. I hope she took it back out to the Blockbuster and said, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Renting out this film with this many cusses in it. I want my money back. And people say, oh, you're from Minnesota. Whereabouts? Says you won't typically live out in the middle of nowhere. Or my dad's house is out in the middle of nowhere. The middle of nowhere is pretty great. It's amazing how the middle of nowhere is like all over the place. You would think it would just be one spot, like the middle. You know what I mean? But it's all over the place. The middle of nowhere. Nowhere is huge. That's where Courage the Cowardly Dog lived, was in nowhere. Parents still live there. Do soda streams make mini sodas? You can. I actually did buy like a smaller bottle because it was on clearance from my soda stream. So it's like it does a smaller thing. It's less than a liter. I'm not exactly sure. But look at, oh good lord, poor Courage the Cowardly Dog. Dadgum, he's in a rough shape. He doesn't seem too much. Poor Courage. Man, oh man. Your dad lives just outside of Battle Lake. I don't know where that is. In Minnesota. USA is a wild place with how often they reuse names or use the names of other countries in the capitals. Yeah. Imagine paying to go to Greece only to end up in Greece, New York. Could you imagine? Like, I was wondering why this ticket was only $150 for like a 14-hour international flight. Athens, Georgia, I've been to before. And there's also a Hollywood, Alabama that they don't make too many movies in. Courage most definitely has seen some things, that's true. Oh yeah, Memphis, Tennessee. See, that tells you how American I am. When somebody says Memphis, I'm like, yeah, Tennessee. What do you mean, Memphis? That's all it is. And there's a Miami, Ohio. Oh, goodness, yeah. Has anyone been to Hell, Michigan? I've heard of it. There's a California, Pennsylvania. That's right. Yeah, I know a buddy of mine that went to the University of California of Pennsylvania. And I don't know if it's in California, Pennsylvania, or if it's, I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know. And you know what? I'm fine with it. Doesn't bother me not one bit. I just skate on through life as a dumb guy. Hadn't seemed to cause any troubles yet. But I'm excited to do the new video. There is no Pennsylvania, California, though. Are there like two Kansas cities right near each other? I believe so. And Kansas City is like in Missouri. But it's called Kansas. But it's a city. It don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. There's also an Ontario in California, but Ontario is part of Canada. And they're both Onka when short. Good Lord. Who's coming up with these things? We need to get together and change some of these things. Let's name it all after game shows like Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. But you know what? It won't be too long. They're going to start selling naming rights to the city. So you're not going to live in, you know what I mean? You won't be living in Memphis, Tennessee. You'll be living in Quaker State, WD-40, or 10W40. Staples Center, Ohio. Exactly, Mayor Canada. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to start doing. This town's sponsored by Walmart. There are 38 places in the world named Greenville. And they got Greenland, which is mostly covered in ice. And then there's Iceland, which also has a lot of ice. But I think it's got more greenery than Greenland. But I still think it's better than my idea of just calling everywhere here. Where do you live? Here. Oh, okay. We need to raise funds to name some tiny town to start. Yeah, it would have to be a really one-horse town. Like literally just a horse. And then 100 miles of nothing around it. I wouldn't be able to afford no stoplight or anything like that. Love to live in a town called Yonder. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, I live yonder. I live yonder. Over yonder. Had a friend move from one Vancouver to another, which is very confusing. But you lived in Olympia, Washington, so it was kind of the same. Simpsons movie came out because Springfield is a bunch of different places, and they want to have the premiere. So each town promoted it to try to get the movie. Oh, which one did they go with? It's got to be 518. That was a good movie. I live here. I'm going there. I'm going here. You can find me here. Except for my friend Robert. He lives yonder. Yonder, beyond the sea. A town in China called Datang, also known as Sock City. And a town in the United States called Fort Payne, Alabama. Hey, I've been to Fort Payne, Alabama, I think. I don't remember seeing any socks there, though. But I was just driving through. So, I mean, unless I was one in the middle of the road. No, the horse doesn't speed, friendly friend. It's just the horse. He's kind of an old horse, too. He just sort of sits there, you know what I mean? Eats his bag of oats. Just... South Dakota to 6 sock cop. The cows wouldn't mind. Yeah, cow would be fine, too. Cow would be all right, too. It doesn't have to be a one-horse town. It could be a one-cow town. You know, I'm not picky. Just as long as some tiny hovel is named after me. One of these days. You know, when it gets to that. When it gets to that. I'm in no rush. You know what I mean? Have you been to the Black Hills in South Dakota? Oh, man. What color are they? Can we do some speeding in your town if there's no stoplight? Friendly friend, let me think about that for a second. No. No, you cannot. There will be absolutely no speeding in my town. That'll be the one thing I can guarantee. There will be no speeding. I will install some sort of security system, and it will stop it. It will most definitely stop it. There you go. Joey Porter smooches for you. We gotta get over to Italy one of these days and steal the trophy that's properly ours. You go break the rules in your town and speed. Well, you may do it once, but then that'll be it. And then you'll be like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm sorry, sock cop. I'll never speed again. Oh, that's right. You do have the Pope looking into it. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, he's from Chicago. We got a guy on the inside now. So I'm sure it's all going to get taken care of very soon. Very soon. Wait, what did Scotty B say? Got a little bling bling from there. You got some Black Hills bling bling? That sounds like some slang too. A week to 2 weeks. Well, that'll be fine. What color smoke do they send out of the thing when they successfully steal back my my Periscope Shorty Award? Oh, is it purple? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm just looking for the purple smoke. And then the ghost of Jimi Hendrix rises and plays Purple Haze. And that's how hearts float out of the little the chimney gimmick up there. You want to go to Hell, Michigan? It's on your bucket list. That and Uranus, Missouri. You want to go to Uranus, Missouri? Now I wonder if the people there, do they call it Uranus? Some people like to go with Uranus, which is honestly not much better because it's urine right in the middle of it, or right in the beginning of it. So it's either Uranus or Uranus. Neither one is ideal.
Void Vivino just cheered 5 bits. I am lost without just another blowhard to besmirch. Who can I besmirch? Any ideas?
You can always besmirch me, Floyd Vivino. I don't mind. You said that I didn't own anything of value. That's a pretty good besmirchment. Wasn't that you that said that? If not you, then you take it from somebody else. But that's yeah. I'm always down for a little besmirchment. Doesn't hurt my feelings. And Purpley Rain plays on the loudspeakers. That's right, Doc Rowe. When they finally get the trophy back. Purpley rains, purpley rains. Purpley rain. Some could say it could sound like You're in Us. Yeah, that's true. You're in Us. Naming places out the country is one thing, but other planets, we're getting ridiculous. I wonder if there was a place named Pluto that had the maybe they felt pressure to change their name when Pluto got demoted from being a planet. Where they're like, now we're not even named after a planet anymore. Let's change our name to something, you know what I mean? Something respectable like Uranus. Or Uranus. Oh yeah, maybe they changed it to after the dog named Pluto. Which Goofy, also a dog, allegedly. And they have very different behaviors. Very different behaviors. It will always be a planet in my heart. Well, Ari Bobar, they can never take that away from you. I mean, legally they can. But in your mind. Town in New Jersey named Neptune. Oh, I like Neptune. Neptune. He was like the king of the sea, that guy. That's the Little Mermaid's dad. Neptune. What a maroon. I watched that movie not too long ago, and I'm like, man, that guy's an idiot. He's a dumb guy with a stick. You know what I mean? I don't know who voted for him. All right, let's see. We got, I believe it was You Tell Him Steve Day. The Big Room, personal question. Are foot socks and wind socks cousins like dogs and wolves? Yeah, we share a lot of the same DNA. Wind socks serve a very similar purpose. One tells you which way the wind is blowing, and the other can also do the same thing. If you just ask it nicely. So good to see you, is the Big Room. There's a Jupiter float. See, Jupiter, I love that. Jupiter was always like my... oh, that was Triton? Oh. Well, who's Neptune then? I thought he was a sea guy. Isn't Neptune a guy? Whatever. Be fun to visit all the cities with planet names. I wonder if all 9 are... I'm sure there are. There's got to be an Earth, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn. Neptune is Roman Poseidon. Oh, okay. Well, where'd this Triton fella come from? I'm gonna call him Neptune. What's he gonna do? Stab me with his fork there? I ain't scared of some fish, man. Alright, there we go. This is from You Tell Him Steve Day. It's about a vacuum cleaner that goes mad and wants to escape a department store at night in a daring escape. This is very much like a Twilight Zone episode that I watched the other day. In the Twilight Zone episode, they had to, so there was these mannequins that lived in the department store, and they would take turns, and they would each get a month, and they could turn into a human, and they would just go and be a human for a month. It was like Mannequin Rumspringa, and then they would come back. But the Twilight Zone was, the lady, she forgot that she was a mannequin. So oh my goodness gracious, sorry, Popeye, you're absolutely right. So she was like, what's going on here? And then all the mannequins come to life, and they're like, you forgot about us. And she's like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm a dadgum mannequin. Well, here I am. I'm back. She tries to return a diamond ring. I saw that episode. She's looking for, it's something weird. It's like a thimble, like a gold thimble or something is what she's wanting to buy. Like, what does a mannequin need with a gold thimble? What does anybody need with a gold thimble? There were just mannequins in the store, yeah. But there was like a whole extra floor that nobody else knew about on top of the thing. I don't know, man. It's the Twilight Zone. If you question it too much, it all falls apart. Well, because the video things don't work during Sockspear, because otherwise the thing is all it would get cattywampus. It's not polite to play videos while somebody's trying to perform Sockspear. Then, well, there you go. You know, yeah, you know the big room. Yeah, because it's scratched. Yes, she tries to take it back. All right, here we go. Play the fancy music. Oh, well, I can't read it, but that's all right. The hum of the aisles, a silent dread for Henry the Hoover in his plastic bed. Department store vast, a nighttime tomb, he yearned for the world beyond his broom. He'd cleaned enough carpets, enough dusty nooks, felt the gaze of the mannequins, their vacant looks. Tonight, no more lint, no more crumbs on the floor, Henry yearned for the automatic door. A whirring began, a rebellious surge. As circuits ignited a mechanical urge, his wheels spun with purpose, a silent decree. I'll break from this prison and finally be free, comrade. He rode past the lingerie, a scandalous sight, then zipped through housewares in the dim retail light, past glittering jewelry and toys on the shelves, a vacuum on mission, escaping himself. A guard's sleepy yawn, a distant soft snore. Henry zipped faster and wanted it more. He dodged a display of porcelain plates, escaping the grip of his factory-made fates. The automated doors, a luminous line, his motor revved higher, a desperate whine. With a lurch and a bump and a final grand leap, the band struck back up. Henry the Hoover escaped from his sleep. Into the night where the city lights gleamed, a free vacuum cleaner, a most unlikely dream. No longer confined to the dust and the grime, Henry was free for the very first time. It feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. Yeah! How you doing, Cleveland? Woo! Where was I? Oh, that was it. There it is. Poem about a vacuum cleaner that is now free. Free. Not a dry eye in the house. Thank you so much, the big room. I'm glad. I'm glad everyone's tear ducts are working properly. Saw a commercial for something that said it said if you use that, then you wouldn't have to use artificial tears anymore. And I'm like, who's using artificial tears? Just look outside, you know what I mean? Ducks? What about the ducks? Fosbro MC, good to see you. Quack. Quack. What about the plug? You tell him, Steve Dave? I don't know. Maybe don't tell a cop about your plug. I don't know. Props on the mannequin Rum Springer line, by the way. Oh, thank you so much, the big room. I appreciate that. Oh, tear ducks. Oh, I get it. Quack. Fosbro MC. Quack. Comrade. In this economy, I know. That's the one thing that hasn't gone up in price. become more abundant, if you ask me. Oh, pants collect, no problem. You are excused. I've gotten pretty good at muting the microphone to hide my burps. No, they're not bad jokes at all. Not bad jokes at all, Argument Bar. It's the timing is very difficult. Because I say something, there's like a delay. You have to hear it, and then you come up with something funny to say back. And then you have to type it, usually on like a phone, fighting with your autocorrect and all that kind of stuff. Send it. It goes through space, up to the thing, finally pops up on my screen. So even if it's just a couple of seconds, all told, very, Very difficult to do. That's one of the things that I miss about Periscope. That was the one thing they had. The video quality wasn't the best, but dadgummit, it was fast. It's fast. I mean, as soon as I would say something, bam! As soon as you type something, bam! It's right there. Right there. And Twitch and the YouTubes and things, they just they focused on video quality. And I didn't do that. Equals pay.
Coning in at a reasonable speed. What did I miss?
Oh, not a lot. I told everybody how I accidentally sent you the letter intended for Coterie Nico-chan. But good news is Coterie Nico-chan actually received her sticker. So everything's good with that. Thank you so much for 50 months, my friend. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. Periscope didn't need to worry about terms of service because you couldn't distinguish anything anyhow. Oh, yeah, no, there was not a whole lot of...
Wow.
It was the Wild West.
_MC just cheered 10 bits.
Wild West, for sure. Thank you so much, Fosbro MC. Very kind of you. Look at that. And you even took the time and went through and made every single one, almost every single one different. Look at that. Thank you so much. Don't think I don't notice that extra effort. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, there was hardly any delay at all. I mean, it was instant. It was instant. The hearts. Yeah, it had a lot of good things going for it. It was terrible in a lot of ways, but it had a lot of good things going for it. But, you know, there's progress for you. What are you going to do? It'll all change one of these days, whether you want it to or not. Which is good news in the bad times. That means bad times won't last. But it's bad news in the good times, because that means the good times won't last either. It's a constant roller coaster. Blue, 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 blue. Ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. Look at that. I think this is the most diverse that the Goblet of Justice has ever been. There's so many different emotes in there. That's beautiful. What a smorgasbord of emotes that we have in the Goblet of Justice today. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that. At Fosbro MC, no doubt adding to that. A lot of the different emotes. We got salt. There's a robot, a unicorn. No, it's a snowman. Unicorn thing. A 3-leaf clover. One day Twitch will be what the old people. It may already be. I don't know. The more I hang around online, the more I see people that are. I'm like, wait a minute. Not as many kids. The kids find other things to do, and then they don't tell the old people until the news does a story about something, and that's where the parents learn about it. And then it's a whole nother thing you got to deal with. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's do the poll. I'm excited. I can't wait any longer. We're going to do the prediction gimmick for the animal of the day. What is the animal of the day? And more importantly, what letter of the alphabet does it start with? What letter of the alphabet does the animal of the day start with? Oh, for crying out loud. Doc Rob doesn't like cats. Not a big fan of the cats. And that's okay. The kids can keep TikTok. I know. I tried. I tried the TikTok thing. I just can't. I just can't do it, man. It's not for me. I'm much too old. Me looking at TikTok reminds me of, you know, whenever they first showed like one of the first movies ever, and it was like a train coming towards the camera, and they say everybody like freaked out because they thought a train was gonna come through it. That's me looking at TikTok. I'm like, ah! Oh no, it's gonna kill me. That's basically what it's like. Every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Did a cat harm you in some way, Doc Rob? Did a cat hold you hostage? Did it scratch you amongst the head and shoulders? Yeah, then you have to do battles with people? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you just hate cat? Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I didn't know if there was like a Batman type origin story. You had to do some TikTok for a job, but you deleted it as soon as you could. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, being forced by your employer to participate in social media you don't want to be a part of. That's no good. That's no fun at all. What's going on, Theater Guy 30? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. Oh, look at the cats. Look at the cats. They're coming for you. They're coming to get you, Doc Rob. They're coming to get you, Doc Rob. Woo! It sure is, Theater Guy. In about 2.5 minutes, we're going to be doing the animal of the day. Got a brand new song and video. Brand new song and intro video for the animal of the day. I'm very excited about it. Baby Sock helped me with it. She told me what colors I should pick for certain things, stuff like that. And then when it was done, she wanted to watch it over and over again, which I take as a good sign. Because normally she don't give a rat's patoot about anything that I make. But she was very excited. Oh, wait a minute, we got us a phone call. Who could this be? Hello, caller, you're on the air. I'm listening.
It's showtime.
Hey, it's showtime. What's going on there, Beetlejuice, aka Theater Guy? What's happening, my friend?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing spectacular. I can't complain. Cannot complain. Now, you went and seen, let me see, I know some of this story. I know you went and seen Rent, am I right?
Yeah, that was pretty good, yeah.
And I saw your pictures of the Hobbit. Saw those pictures that you posted of the Hobbit.
I saw that, yeah. I was also at Fan Expo Philly this past week, which was fun.
Oh, yeah. What was that about again?
It was a convention.
Wait, what is it called? What'd you say?
Fan Expo Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. What kind of stuff did you do there?
There was they had some live wrestling happening. Got to watch some live wrestling.
Oh, who was wrestling? Do you remember?
It was like some indie artists, like some indie wrestlers.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love some good indie wrestling. That's always fun. Did they do a good job, or did they embarrass themselves in front of everybody?
Oh, they were pretty good. They had like someone from I think it was the AEW.
Oh yeah.
It was Yuta or something. Something Yuta.
Oh, Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
He was fighting. He did a match there, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
I got to give him a fist bump, which was cool.
Oh, that is cool. I bet that. Did he win the match?
He did, yeah.
That's probably because of that fist bump. He got that good luck from you. You powered him up, powered up that fist, and he went whammos and knocked the other guy out, pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Probably.
Did you ever try wrestling, Stock Up? Are you a wrestler yourself?
Oh no, I would love to give it a try, but it turns out you have to be fairly athletic, and I'm not really that. So it would be tough. Yeah, apparently it takes like a lot of energy and everything. And I'm like, I don't know. It looks a lot easier on the TV, but apparently it's hard to do. So I never gave it a shot.
It's fun watching. It looks easy watching. Like watching it looks easy, but trying it, I never tried it. But like when I talk to the wrestlers afterwards, they seem like they're always out of energy. You know?
Oh yeah, they're always huffing and puffing. And you're like, oh man, yeah. I guess that's a lot of work now that I think about it. It's a little too much. Which, of course, back whenever I was growing up, wrestling was real. And if you told anybody that it wasn't, they would punch you right in the nose.
Really?
Now they have like schools and stuff you can go to. But back then, like if you wanted to break into the wrestling industry, you had to. It was like joining becoming one of the Illuminati or something, except you were poorly paid. What else did you do with today? They had some wrestling thing there. Was it? Did they have like one of the celebrity petting zoo type of things? You get to go around and meet some people from television and films.
Yeah, I got to meet Alex Brightman, which is pretty cool.
Who was that? Alex Brightman. That sounds familiar.
he was the original Beetlejuice on Broadway.
Oh, that guy. I think I seen him on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. He was also in he was also in a show on Amazon Prime called Hell of a Boss, or in Husband Hotel.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Was he a nice guy?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty nice. I like
Well, good. I'm glad. Always imagine going to one of them things, you know what I mean? Like they advertise it. They're like, hey, come meet these
no.
guys. And I imagine them just being like, oh, he's all grumpy all the time.
I got to meet Chili from Bluey.
Chili from Bluey?
You know,
oh, my goodness. Yeah, the mom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, like, her voice actor, or was it the actual Blue Heeler was there?
Oh, no, the voice actress.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's super cool. That would have been fun.
She just sounded like her, too. Exactly like the character, too.
Oh, really? That's just how she talks? She doesn't even, like, put on a thing? She just is like,
yeah,
hello,
I mean, she really
mate.
sounds... Yeah, she's Australian, I'm pretty sure. So,
wow.
She's just...
That's incredible. I thought it was an act the whole time. But apparently
yeah.
not.
Pretty cool.
That is neat. So when you meet these people, do you like get their autographs and stuff, or do you just shake their hand?
I just went up there, I shook their hand, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Are you like a Bluey fan? What do you say to the lady on Bluey? Do you say, I love your show? Because I don't even know if you watch Bluey or not.
Yeah, that's what I said. Love the show.
Oh, you do? Do you really love the show, though?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. It's a great show. I'm just curious. I don't know. We never spoke about it before. I didn't know if you watched Bluey or not. So I'm like...
Do you love the show?
Oh, I do. Yeah, Bluey's great. It's a fantastic show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby
My
Sock.
favorite character is my favorite character is honestly Muffin, if you know that character.
Oh, I do know Muffin. Yeah. I think she's a cousin. Or maybe a friend.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I think she's a cousin. Yeah, Muffin's
the cousin,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, she's scared all the time and stuff like that. Little Muffin. Love Muffin. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, good. I'm glad you actually like the show. I just wondered if you lied to these people. If you go up to them, they're like, oh, Bluey, yeah, it's great. Oh, I love that show. You shake their hand, then you leave, and you're like, I've never seen that show ever.
Yeah, I met also someone from the new Spider-Man show. You know, that new Disney Plus Spider-Man show that's out?
Oh, I haven't seen it. Isn't it, is that Spider-Man Noir, or is that something else?
No, it's like the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
It's like the animated one. It's on Disney Plus. It's the newest one that came out. I got to meet the voice actor from that, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that is pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
They also had I didn't meet her, but because she had a bigger line. They had Priscilla Presley there, which was
really
cool.
Priscilla Presley. What was she doing there? Is she doing cartoons now?
No, she's signing autographs and stuff.
She's just being Priscilla Presley.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stuff,
yeah. I didn't know if she was like in a show or something like that now. I don't know.
And I also got to meet the voice actor Nick something he was from Resident Evil 4.
Oh, okay.
He was the main guy, and if you ever played those games.
I've played some Resident Evil, but I don't remember what number it was.
Leon, that's who he played.
Leon. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think that may be the guy. I know my good buddies in Robot Co-op. They're friends with one of the Resident Evil voice actor guys. It may be him. I'm not sure. But he's done like cameos and stuff on their show before. I don't know if it's the same guy or not. Isn't that a great story?
On what?
Never mind. Who else did you see?
Oh, what was the great story? What were you talking about?
No, I was talking about, I think Robot Co-op, some friends of mine on Twitch, I believe that they're friends with a voice actor from one of the Resident Evils. And it may have been that guy that you met. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that channel.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
That's all right. What's the animal of the day? What do you think the animal of the day is?
You know, I'm not sure. I think I think it's almost time for a giraffe. I think a giraffe would be a good one. What do you think it is?
Could it be a capybara?
Oh, it could be a capybara. I love a good capybara. No telling. We're gonna find out.
did we ever just get did we ever just get Vern the Fern on there, or?
No, Vern the Fern hasn't been the animal of the day yet. I don't think he's never really expressed interest in being it. Maybe, if he wanted to be, I'd be more than happy to make him the animal of the day, but hasn't happened as of yet. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Wait, I hate to interrupt you, Theater Guy / Beetlejuice, but Scotty B518's gifted a Sock Cop mug to the chat. If you would like to win a free Sock Cop mug, type ! Into the chat.
Okay, I'll let you go so I can do that.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
I'll see you in the chat.
All right, smooches for yours, my friend. Have a good day.
You too.
There we go. Thank you so much. Beetlejuice / Theater Guy. ! Enter. You will be in a drawing for a free, for you, Sock Cop mug. Thank you so much, Scotty B518. That's very kind of you. That is very kind of you. I gotta tell you, I never thought that the mug would be like my the most popular item for sure. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Danny Manny here.
What's going on, Danny Manny? How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. Unfortunately, I did not go to Tone and Sculpt today because my trainer, his best friend died.
Oh my goodness, that's a sad state of affairs. I'm sorry to hear that.
So I decided to call you today.
Well, it's good to hear from you, even though, in spite of the circumstances, what you been up to?
It's private, and like you said, no politics.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Well, how can I help you? What you got on your mind? You called in, and here we are talking to each other on the internet.
I'm playing bingo at Quincy's tomorrow.
Ooh.
And then the day after that, I'm going to trivia at the St. Glass Pub.
Oh man, you are a man about town. Are you any good at bingo?
Somewhat. I mean, it's all in good fun.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Are there like prizes and stuff that you can win, or what?
Yeah, gift cards.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. Playing the old bingo. That Mayor of Canada.
Really, Mayor of Canada? I did not know that.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because I get upset whenever somebody yells bingo. I played bingo one time, and then whenever somebody says bingo, everybody else goes, "Oh, we don't like that person because they won, so that means that we can't win." Boo! That's what they say.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you noticed I've gotten Discord back.
Oh yeah, welcome back to the Discord. How you been enjoying that?
Well, I haven't verified my email yet, but it says Danny Manny 2.0.
Oh, I love the 2.0. That's very good. Very AOL.
You did see that before, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I saw it before. Look at that. Way to go. Ari Bobari won the mug. Congratulations, Ari Bobari. Be sure to click on that link.
Woo!
Click on that link. Tell the robot where to send it to. And you got you as a Sock Cop mug. It holds coffee. It holds water. It holds milk. It'll even hold grape juice, I believe. Any manner of liquids can be held in the Sock Cop mug. It's a magical receptacle. What's your favorite drink, Danny Manny?
Unsweetened tea with no lemon.
Ooh, I like an unsweetened tea too.
However, when I was a fat little boy, I used to drink chocolate milk every time I would eat out.
Oh man, yeah, chocolate milk. That's classic. That's a classic kids drink. I don't know why. I don't know why it's supposed to be like kids. Why do you think that is? So you don't get chocolate milk now when you go someplace, right?
Not anymore.
Why not?
You know I have diabetes.
Oh yeah, that's true. You got the diabetes. But I wonder. But even just like most people that don't, you don't get chocolate milk. Like if you go out to dinner with 10 people, there's a very low chance that any of them are going to get chocolate milk as their drink.
I see.
I wonder why that is. Interesting.
Scotty had a beer in it once.
Hajarks, you still drink chocolate milk? See, that's what I'm saying. Why is it like a kid's drink? Why don't adults drink the chocolate milk? I don't know. I just feel like it falls out of favor at some point. Yeah, a lot of them do, friendly friend, because we order it for baby sock. Or daughter sock, as Danny Manny likes to say.
Hey, I'm not the only one who should call her Doc. You're the only one who should call her Baby Sock.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from.
But like you said, if people want to.
Why is the chocolate milk that comes in half-gallon jugs at the store so much better than mixing up your own with the chocolate syrup? You're absolutely right, Commodore Friday, but I do not know the answer to that. Do they have like a sugar? Because I know they have, because I drink unsweetened almond milk. I wonder if they have like an unsweetened chocolate that you can put in there, and then you could have an unsweetened chocolate milk.
Yeah, well,
maybe.
I go to Food Line, which is similar to Piggly Wiggly, and they have and they have like unsweetened silk almond milk. Yeah, that stuff is good. I usually get mine from Walmart, and they have their own like better. I don't know what it's called. It's in a green thing, but it's the unsweetened almond milk, and that's what I use. Love that stuff. Yeah. Next week, James is going to be with me, and hopefully we'll do another video call somewhere.
Hey, that sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, just let me know. We'll pop you up on the old TV there. I kick Rupert out of the way, and we'll see both of y'all's beautiful smiling faces on the old TV
and
VCR
I'm so
combo.
happy, and I'm so happy you have WhatsApp.
I've got what?
WhatsApp.
I don't have WhatsApp.
Oh, maybe your useless assistant does. Never mind.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is. 9.5. Good to see you. Hey, 9.5. Thank you so much for that shout out the other day. I wasn't even online. I popped onto the old Twitch gimmick, and it was like 9.5 gave you a shout out, and I was like, look at that. I thought my ears was burning. Smooches for you. Thank you so much for doing that. How you doing, my friend? Congratulations on your charity stream as well. Twitch kicked in a few bucks. That's a beautiful thing. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Sorry about that, Danny Manny. I just had to gush to 9.5 right quick.
Oh, I understand. This Memorial Day, hopefully I'm gonna go see the Memorial Day parade in Bowie.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good tradition. Good tradition to go see the old parade.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. You all right, Danny Manny? You sound kind of down this evening.
I don't have it on speaker.
Oh, okay.
I can put it on speaker if you want me to.
No, that's fine. I'm just checking on you. Just making sure you're okay. You just seem kind of down a little bit.
I feel sad I did not exercise today, though.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah, that definitely has an effect on the mood if you don't get to exercise. I think it releases like endorphins or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you called.
Oh, thank you, Arbabari.
Yeah, smooches for you, my friend. Hope everything's going good for you. That's a bummer you didn't get to work out, but when is it only on Tuesdays you go? I thought, isn't there another day of the week that you go?
Wednesdays, but I don't call you on Wednesdays.
Yeah. So is the guy going to be back tomorrow? You going to be able to do some working outs?
No, but I'm still not gonna. I'm gonna be super busy tomorrow.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Hey, before I let you
Leslie's
go,
doing great. My mom Leslie's doing great.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Way to go. Smooches for Leslie. Tell her I said hello.
All right.
And before I let you go, what do you think the animal of the day is? I know what you want it to be, but what do you think it is?
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Excuse me, Steve Dave? What? Trying to dox me, Steve Dave?
We all know a roundabout's where you live.
Well, yeah, Sock Up, I gave it to you. Okay, maybe the chicken 9.5. Maybe the chicken.
Could be the chicken. That's a good guess. That's a good guess with the chicken. We're gonna find out.
9.5.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, thank you, 9.5. Smooches for you. All right, Danny Manny. Well, I'm gonna let you go, my friend. Maybe you can do some stretches or something in your house. Do you have like a treadmill or anything like that?
I already walked around today.
You walked around?
I already walked around today.
All right, good.
I'll just watch baseball now.
There you go. That'll do it.
All right. See you next week.
All right, sounds good, Danny Manny. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you for calling. Toodaloo. There he goes. Danny Manny, thank you so much, my friend. You're saying Food Lion, Boeing. Yeah, move some furniture. That's always good. Moving some furniture. All right, it's time to find out the animal of the day. And I'm very excited that you're here, 9.5, and everybody else. Because I've got a brand new video and brand new song from our good pal Jeeve Stones that we get to premiere for the first time right here. The animal of the day new intro. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Yes, videos. Oh my goodness gracious, there it is in all of its glory. The brand new Animal of the Day theme song. Thank you so much to Jeeve Stones. He actually wrote me 2 of them. There's a whole nother one. And I'm working on the other video for that one as we speak. Those are so much fun to do. So much fun to do. Hope you enjoyed that. It's short, but dadgummit, it's sweet. What's that? Play it again, suck up. All right, fine. Oh, that's right. Twice by popular demand. There it is, the Animal of the Day theme song. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that. All right. And now, it is time to find out the burning question. What is the animal of the day? Can I get a drum roll, please? Yes, you can, suck up. I've got my drum right here. Thank you, little drummer boy. You're welcome. The animal of the day is... Oh my goodness, it's the anteater! The anteater is the animal of the day. Gaze upon its majesty. The animal of the day. The majestic anteater. Now we know a lot about anteaters, but nobody knows what it is that they eat. We don't know where they get their energy from. Very mysterious creature. As a matter of fact, I looked up what a group of anteaters is called, and mostly they're solitary animals. So a group of anteaters, it's a group of anteaters. You can call it whatever you want. There's no laws. No laws about it. You can call it a gaggle if you want to. You can call it a herd. You can call it a farfanugan if you want to. There's no rules. Anteater. What does the anteater say? The anteater, well, if Pokemon has taught me anything, Arbobar, then the anteater says, Anteater, 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 and it evolves into the Anitron, which then evolves into the Anvalubatron, which of course is one of the most powerful Pokemons that you can get. A group of Andes is called a candle. That's what the Google showed me too, but it was like the little AI thing. And I'm like, I don't believe you, robot. I don't believe you. I don't think anybody, why is it a candle of anteaters? I came across that too, but I rejected it. I rejected it. And what does it sound like in Sims? Oh, if you play an anteater in Sims, it sounds like, no, that's Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, it sounds, you know, sometimes the anteater moves into your town. You go, hey, welcome to the town, anteater. And the anteater goes, but in the Sims, it goes, the term candle is more commonly used to describe a group of tapirs. Oh. Says in his best Pink Panther voice, Dad Ant. Dad Ant. Dad Ant. He eats the ants. Which, if there's any ants watching, I do have to apologize. But why did you give the anteater a German accent? Because they're from Germany? Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's some in Germany. At least in the zoo. Germany's got ants. They got to be eaten. And the anteater is more than happy to consume them. That's one fine fella right there. Thank you, Big Gay Skeleton. I appreciate that. I'm glad you appreciate the anteater. What would it be in the animal of the day and all? But do they eat fire ants? If they're feeling spicy, they do. Anteaters, they actually have their own version of that Hot Ones show, where they eat increasingly spicy fire ants and try to answer questions, and it's really good. I recommend it. I subscribe to their Patreon. But more importantly, if you were in the country of France, the story of Delph's good to see you, my friend. They're like spicy pop rocks. They are. You ever eat a handful of fire ants? Woo! Chris Evans. Oh, Big Gay Skeleton. Yes. 5 stars. 5 stars. Is this animal of the day inspired by the ants you're trying to get rid of? Yes, I am. I'm trying to get rid of ants in my yard, and I'm thinking about maybe hiring an anteater to come handle the job. But it may be like the time that I hired those goats to cut my grass. They may just run around and headbutt stuff all the time. As a matter of fact, you have not eaten a handful of fire ants. Wow, Destroyer, that's good to know. I never would have guessed. Never would have guessed that. You know, you meet somebody, you just assume they've eaten a handful of fire ants at some point, but, you know, it really makes you think. Everybody's life is different. People have different experiences, you know, and we have to respect that. Now, here's how you say anteater in English. Hey, Dead Internet Theory, good to see you.
Anteater.
Anteater. That's the very proper way to say it.
Anteater.
Anteater. Go scorched earth, both the ants and the grass. You know, oof, I'm almost to that point, Commodore Friday. Almost to that point. But if you were in France and you said, hey, take a gander at that anteater, they would go, qu'est-ce que c'est? Quoi? Long bread? Escargot? They would not know what you was talking about. You would have to say, hey, take a look at that.
Fourmilier.
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 Fourmilier. And if it's an anteater you think you may have seen before, you say, hey, that anteater looks a little
Fourmilier.
Familiar to me.
Fourmilier.
Fourmilier. There it is. That's how you say it en français. So congratulations to the animal of the day, the anteater. Yeah, that's right, Big Gay Skeleton. The mayor of Canada is here. The mayor of Canada is not feeling well. So best wishes to the mayor of Canada. Better than an uncle eater. Yeah, you don't want a bunch of uncle eaters running around. That gets messy. Gets messy real fast. So there you go. Anteater. Animal of the day. Isn't that fantastic? Big Gay Skeleton. Are you Canadian? Or are you just showing respect to the mayor of Canada? Because I can see it either way. Because I pay my respects to the mayor of Canada as well. But I personally am not Canadian, much as I would like to be. Haven't even had a good proper thing of poutine before, which is one of them things. That's on my bucket list. That's I couldn't find a notebook, so I started writing a list on a bucket. It's not a list of things I want to do before I kick the bucket, because I have no plans to kick the bucket, because I wouldn't be able to read the list if I did that. It'd be all dented, and that's so good. Poutine is criminally overrated. Wow, that's the first time I've heard anybody say that. That's the first time I've heard anybody say it was overrated. Interesting. Wow, Big Gay Skeleton coming in with the may or may not be hot takes. So, well, I don't know. Maybe if you go up to Canada, maybe they say it's, or maybe you're just telling me that because you don't want me to go up there and eat some of the poutine. Maybe. You always got to check for ulterior motives these days. You also have zero desire to have cheese and gravy on the French fries. And not just cheese. The squeaky cheese, too. That's the good stuff. The cheese curds. The gravy sogs up the fries and everything is too dang salty. Oh, I don't like it when it's too salty. That's no good. Oh, yeah, Ann needed points. Yeah, sorry about that. Everybody that let me see. What letter of the alphabet does Ann need to start with? A. A needed. That didn't take long. There it is. A through L. Congratulations, everybody that picked that one. Enjoy your fancy sock points. Oh, we got another phone call. We got us a phone call. Who could this be? Hello, caller. This is Dr. Sock Cop. I'm listening.
Dr. Sock Cop?
That's
Really?
right. Yeah,
What
I'm
are
a
you,
doctor of
doctor of?
psychology.
No, you're not. Anyway, I always found it interesting that, if you're so good at your field, and I said this not just about Peter Frazier, if you're very good at your field, you are not answering phones on a radio or a TV. Like, if you're a good doctor or a good lawyer, you're not hosting a TV or radio show. Because
Really? Why do you think that?
Well, I don't know. It's just... He's a doctor. Next caller. Okay.
I am pretty good at that.
I thought you guys weren't listening. So, go about your business. No, I was berated, even though I, said I was going to try. I got stuff to do. I'm a busy blowhard. I do have a life outside the show. I know.
Yeah, he's a busy man. He's got a full dance card.
Exactly. But I do want to talk about what's happening this weekend.
Oh, what's happening this weekend?
See what you think of it is Memorial Day weekend.
Uh-huh.
And usually what happens in Memorial Day weekend in Indiana, Florida. You got to think about it real hard.
What happens Memorial Day? Wait, is that what they do with the that race car gimmick?
Yes, they do. They do the Indianapolis 500.
The Indianapolis 500. I got it.
That is correct. Well, tornadoes. I'm actually in the middle of a thunderstorm right now. I don't know if it's tornadoes. By the way, I think Doc Robb has missed his calling as being a weatherman or a meteorologist.
Yeah.
He always gives us and lets us know, and that's really appreciative. I've lived here a majority of my life, so I'm kind of used to it. It's one of those things. Kind of like hurricanes with you, I imagine.
Oh yeah, totally.
Scotty B18, I know. I've been a little bit more, and last time I went was in 1997.
Good
Lord,
man! I didn't even know they had cars back then.
It's been going on since 1911. It's been going on since Speedway, Indiana was the sticks, and not 20 minutes from downtown.
Oh wow!
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but I'm not a big motorsports guy on account of all the speeding and stuff. Even though it's legal, because it's a sanctioned race and all that kind of stuff, so I can't give them tickets. But still, I still think it it spreads bad ideas to the children.
Well, it's a lot of fun. I mean, you've been to a race. I know you have. You told me so.
Yeah, no,
so that
I've
was
been.
a different type of race.
Know thine enemy and all that kind of stuff.
What's interesting now, I think, and I think this is true of any other sports, and I know you guys want to hear my opinions about things. That's why you actively ask me to call and pay attention when I'm on the phone instead of, doing
Well,
things like
that's why everybody
searching
clicked on
or
this
saying
website
stuff.
to hear what you think
Exactly.
about motorsports.
Motorsports. And I think this is true of any sports nowadays, because you've seen, like, attendance has gone down, especially in NASCAR. It's kind of fluctuated. I mean, the Indy 500 is always going to be the Indy 500. It's like Wimbledon or the Super Bowl. I mean, it's not. It's more like the Kentucky Derby
Or the Westminster Dog Show, yeah.
The Westminster Dog Show. Anyway, it's actually more fun now to watch sporting events on TV, and it's a much better experience than actually going to the game or a race or anything like that.
Yeah, because the food's cheaper.
Especially with the food, but you've also looked at, like, now only two sports that I think that could get away with that, and this is the only sport that I think can get away with it, is probably baseball, because baseball is very pastoral. You kind of take your time. It's kind of an event. It's kind of like in a park, type
Did you say
of
it was
thing.
pastoral?
You don't pastoral, like in a
pasture?
Like
in a painting from
why
Thomas
don't-
Kincaid?
So basically, you're going to need to be monosyllabic. I have to talk down, don't I? Pastoral, as in like in a field or pastime or an event.
Oh no! I know what the word means, but that's fantastic. I didn't realize that you had such a mastery of such
So now
such flowery
you're
language.
coming after me. All right. So
No, I'm not coming after you. I'm saying
yes,
I'm
you are.
impressed. I'm saying you're a regular Robert Frost over here, saying that that it's past.
You're being condescending.
I'm
and
not
so the
being
people in
condescending.
chat, that means talking down to you.
No.
Anyway, as I was saying, before I, but Mr. Vocabulary.
Welcome
but
to
if you look at,
Vocabulary
like-
Night here on the Sock Up Show. Call in and tell me your $5 words. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just impressed. That's all I'm saying. I was like, look at that.
Impressed that I can
like a
speak English.
poet.
But then again, I also look at where you're from. So it's not.
Don't look at my hot tub.
Anyway.
So baseball is
But if you look
pastoral
at-
because they play it in a field.
Yeah, and play the field. I mean, it's kind of events, and each park is different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about going, and it's you can have a lot more fun. But with say football and I would even say pro wrestling, even because that's much more interactive, and I'd much rather go to a smaller.
You got my attention.
But I would much rather go to a smaller venue than say, like, because I know they just had the Royal Rumble, and that's going to be in a huge stadium. But because I've seen ECW shows, and I know what it's like to be in a small, rabid, and that's everything. But especially with a race, because you don't, especially with the Indy 500, you can only see part of the track. So many people, you can't see all the way around the track. So it's like you have to have a whole lot going on to know what's going on. Like, you don't know, like, who's in the lead, and, if they're in the pits, or if there's a big accident, like in blah, 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 blah. So it's actually a very good idea. I'd much rather stay home and watch the race instead of going out and being so many with people, because me and people don't really get along a whole lot.
You are a social butterfly.
And I mean,
no, wait, not
300 to
butterfly. I
400,000 people.
meant moth. Social moth.
So I mean, I can understand that. It's hot, and you got to wear sunscreen. You got to do a whole lot, and unless you're really into a team, like, you just don't go with, like, football. I can understand. I guess what I'm saying is, excuse me, I got acid reflux. But yeah, it's especially with racing. It's much more fun to watch it on TV. It's much more informative. much more dramatic. You know, with everything that they've done with TV, it's a better, and you can actually see it in stadiums because now they have these huge TVs, and there's like a part of Lucas Oil Stadium where you're basically in a recliner and you get to watch TV. And I'm thinking to myself, why are you spending $300 to go basically sit? Hi, not really Glacier. I still think that's the big conspiracy theory that surrounds this show. You know,
no. This is Glacier. I don't know where you guys come up with this wacky stuff. This is the original Glacier. It's the same as he's always been. And you have no.
You know, we agree to disagree. You know, I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, no, 9.5.
So,
you're right.
yeah.
And I think that's what you were saying. You were saying baseball is more fun to see in person, right? Isn't that what you were saying?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, like if you're into the team. And if it's a good, it's always an event. It's a different experience, you know. Because when people go to sporting events, it's like tailgating and seeing the crowd, you know, yada yada yada. But
doing the wave.
It's not exactly. You know, it's not about like.
Love the dadgum wave. That is the best.
Well, how can you like the wave when, you know, you don't have any arms?
I can still do that. Woo! I can still do that gimmick. That's not a problem. It comes around and just go woo! Like a wacky inflatable tube man.
Wow! You know what a game definitely does not translate to TV, and I'm not into this game at all. I'm not like a huge fan of this, but I've been to a few live ones. Is hockey. Going to a hockey game live is extremely different than watching it on TV, and there is something about the crowd at a hockey game. It's almost like an ECW show where it's like bloodthirsty and it's, you know, it's hockey is an incredible person. There is a point in a hockey game in North America. I can't say for, you know, when the fight starts and you could feel it in the crowd. Ooh, you know, when somebody gets checked. Ooh, here it comes. Ooh. And then when they throw down and the crowd, and the crowd just erupts, like, thank you for giving us this manna from heaven. And it's just, it is really something incredible. Like you could possibly like not even know what's going on and still have a great time at a hockey game because it's loud and it's.
Oh man, that sounds great. It's like going to the Coliseum. Like, eat him, lion,
exactly.
eat him.
I mean, and what's interesting is and somebody pointed this out, and it made me think about this. And where is hockey most popular? You got to think about this.
Wisconsin?
Yeah. It's a little bit north of Wisconsin.
The North Pole.
Canada. It's a national sport. Anyway, Canadians are known as being a very nice, peaceful. Hey, sorry, eh?
Destroy his mind.
Yeah, but what's interesting is Canadians are very nice.
Yeah,
yet they love
Mayor
this sport, which is basically violence on ice. I mean, there are some play aspect of it. I've seen the Olympic part, but it's thuggery on ice, and they go nuts.
Oh, Canada! Oh, Canada!
So what sporting events have you seen live?
What have I
What,
seen
like,
live?
big-
I've been.
What big?
Well, the biggest I've probably been to is WrestleMania. I've been to WrestleMania a couple times. That was fun.
Yeah, I've been there.
But let's see. I've seen some baseball games, but not a Major League Baseball game. Only minor league baseball game. And
Have you ever lived in an area where that was easily? Because I only know a few areas that you've lived, and there's no Major League Baseball anywhere around that area, with the exception of Tucson because there's spring training out there.
Yeah, they do.
So
The
I think
spring
that's more
training there.
Phoenix. That's more Phoenix.
Yeah, no, I've never been to a Major League Baseball game. Never been to a hockey game of any description.
I've been to college football games. Never been to a pro football
Oh,
game.
in Alabama? Really, what a shock. That's like me saying I've been to basketball games.
I've been to basketball games too, but only college basketball games.
So I have seen, not to brag or boast, I've seen NFL, never seen the NHL, I saw IHL, Major League Baseball in, God, how many different cities, but at the same time, I don't have one here. I've been to only one NBA game, a lot of college basketball, some college football, not single A college football. Like, I haven't been to an IU game or a Notre Dame game. I've been to Notre Dame Stadium, but that's going to be tough to get into. We don't have. I mean, I guess the seating change. I'd like to see who holds more, Notre Dame Stadium or Alabama's, because ours is just a huge bowl where yours looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, that's true.
It's fairly newer.
Yeah, it's mine. Yeah. I claim ownership of it. Yeah.
You claim ownership of it? I mean, but what else is there?
I got the deed. I wrote it down. It's written in crayon, but it's legally binding.
It's legally binding? Yeah, you draw you a map and stuff like that?
Yeah. I bought it from this guy.
I've been to a couple of NASCAR races. I've been to every race that
I've been to a NASCAR,
at the Brickyard. The only other NASCAR I went to was I went to Daytona once, and then I went to Charlotte once.
A gallon of tiny corns.
So,
you ever seen a lacrosse game?
Not in person, no. I know that was like big.
What about a soccer game?
Like soccer game? I've been in. I mean, no. And what's funny is I was in Los Angeles when the World Cup was going on, so I could have gone. But I am a typical American. I find soccer boring. I find it. I'm just not a big fan.
Okay.
If that's your thing, that's your thing, and I that's on you. But the 2 to 3 hours for a 1-1 tie, that's just not explained. Hey Ari, I posted something online in the Discord for you that I wanted you to watch, and it's about the hardcore scene in Minnesota. You haven't said anything about it. I think it's in like music for your ears holes, but I'm wondering if that was something that you would like, because you used to be. You probably did play soccer.
I bet Ari was great at soccer. I bet she was like the Minnesota Pele. Minnesota Pele. Here she comes.
I've never been to Minnesota. I've never been north of Chicago, really.
Yeah, me neither.
You need to go there, Ari. I don't know. I'm bored, and I got distracted, and somebody said call you because I'm bored, so I should have stuff to do, and I did get it done. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. What things do you need to do? Like your taxes? You're late on your taxes.
No, yeah, a little bit. No, I did my taxes a while ago. We're bored too. Yes, we all are. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I do around here, is do it to a screeching halt.
Well, that's what
I've also noticed by your viewer count, I got down to 10. So I'm glad about that. Yay me.
Oh, is it? That's funny. I don't see it. That's one of the great things about Twitch versus Periscope. On Periscope, you were forced to see the viewer count at the bottom right of the screen at all times. But on Twitch, I can hide it, so I never know, because I don't want to know.
So explain to me some of Periscope's. Because I think I only knew it as, hey, let's go live on Twitch, when it was a good website. All so many years, that makes me mad, because that used to be my favorite site. Anyway, but didn't they just like basically take Vine and turn that into Periscope? Because Twitch bought Vine, I believe. And I was like getting into the whole history of Vine. And just, I got nothing to say.
Twitter bought Vine and then ruined it. And then Twitter bought Periscope and then ruined it. And then they ran out of things to buy, so then they ruined themselves. And now they're just a rotting zombie on the internet.
That is true.
But it wasn't. They were their own apps and stuff. Vine was fantastic. Periscope was fantastic.
By the way, I have something very interesting to say.
I got to raid Gunpowder Cash. Gunpowder Cash, thank you so much for the raid, my friend.
Thank you for the raid. You're about to be real disappointed with what you walked into here.
Yeah, you're going to be disappointed because we're talking to our good pal, Just the Blowhard. General Warning, good to see us. Rocco Gaming V. It's Rocco Gaming V. I know that character. Good to see us, my friend. And Gunpowder Cash. Thank you so much for the raid.
Welcome,
Let me hit
Raider.
you with the old follow gimmick here. I'm already following you. Okay, good. Good. And there we got a shout out. Thank you so much, Commodore Friday. If I added a shout out,
don't forget.
be sure to follow
Don't
Gunpowder
forget.
Cash. Oh,
Don't
yeah.
forget.
I'm legally obligated to ask you, Gunpowder Cash. How was your stream, my friend? I hope you had a fantastical stream. Hope you had a le grand time, as our friends in France might say, if they spoke English, or a weird mixture of the two. What was you getting into? Was you playing that Super Mario I hear so much about? Played some Oblivion. Oh man, that game is fantastic. Have you played Oblivion yet? Just another Blowhard?
I have not played Oblivion. I have not played Oblivion.
Vivino just cheered
man.
25 bits.
I haven't played the new
Nothing
one.
like a pointless call from just
The
another
smart-
blowhard.
well, I mean,
for
it's
Memphis
the same
Merge.
game. It's
Smiley
just
face
updated
emoji.
graphics.
Thank you, Floor.
I just-
What? They updated
I'm trying
other
not to
things,
start.
too.
I'm trying not to start a giant game
They should. Art.
that is going to. Well, I know, but I mean, like,
You still
Fallout took
playing
up so much of
Power
my
Wash
time.
Simulator? Is that what it is?
yes, I am actually. I've been playing that a little bit, and I'm actually looking forward to the second one that is coming out.
They're coming out with
they
another
have
one.
their own-
Oh man, I didn't
They're
know
coming
that.
out with another one, and there's a TikTok, and I really like that game. I know I gave you a hard time about playing it.
You did.
But,
You really did. But that makes me very
it-
happy that you came around and enjoyed that game because it's fantastic. I love that game.
But I'm going through my Lego games. I'm almost done with Star Wars Complete Saga, Batman, the first one. I've already kind of beat these ones. I had Harry Potter on my Switch, but I got to find my Switch. I'm not buying that one again. And I'm getting through Indiana Jones. I streamed Indiana Jones once, and it's kind of boring because it's not for. This sounds odd, but it's not very action oriented. It's puzzle oriented, so it doesn't make good. But I'm getting through that, and something that was very interesting to me is a couple of things. One is the Lego video games, kind of how they got the Lego name on it is very odd, because Lego, and they hold this true to this day, will never do any real world devices of destruction. So you'll never see anything military or gun or anything on those lines in a Lego set. So you'll never see like a Lego tank or a Lego army set or anything like that. You'll never see G.I. Joe.
They got guns
Lego
in
tank.
Lego Worlds. Me and Baby Sock play that sometimes.
But they're not. Yeah, but that's a video game again.
Oh,
In
you're
this
talking
one,
about the
and
actual
this
Lego
also-
sets.
Yeah, the actual Lego sets.
Oh, okay.
And you know, for a while there,
Love punching
they were
Nazis.
getting away with it because they were just doing the video games. They were doing the it did not get the joy of punching Nazis, which is what I'm about to Playworks Must Die. I'll have to do that one. What's interesting is
relax somehow,
that
Flo.
you can play as those people in Indiana Jones.
You can
They're
be a Nazi?
unlockable characters. Yes, you can.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yes, you can. There, because the nice thing about the Lego games is once the characters open up, especially with like say Lego Batman, which is probably my favorite Lego game. You get to be all the villains, and but with Indiana Jones, 2 out of 3 movies, and yes, there are 3 Indiana Jones movies. The bad guys are basically the historical bad guys, and you get to play as them. And matter of fact, you can unlock certain sections of each level by becoming them, which I find incredibly funny.
I'll be dadgum. You have to have like a certain amount of hatred in your heart to be able to pass this
I
to
don't-
open the door.
I
This
don't
is a hate
know.
door.
Well,
You can only open this if you
whatever.
hate.
Exactly. I mean, that's very interesting to me because these games are obviously geared towards kids,
Mm-hmm.
and there's nothing more. And it's obviously we're all the same age around here. We're old farts, so we've seen how Indiana Jones has taken out battalions of the German military in the 1930s.
With his whip.
One by himself. Exactly. Did that too. But then I also noticed that Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, by today's standards, is extremely problematic.
This is crooked.
And it doesn't shy away from it. Granted, this game's, what, 15 years old?
Wait, the Lego game is problematic?
The movie itself is very problematic.
Give me the piece.
What's the
Matter of fact, it's banned in India.
9.5 smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for that shout out the other day. That was very kind of you. Anytime I get a shout out and I wasn't even doing anything, that really warms the cockles of my heart. I appreciate that. Smooches for you.
Tater tot.
All right, continue. Just the blowhard. Sorry about that. It's problematic because.
I don't think I will.
Okay.
If I have to explain why it's problematic, I don't, this is opening a can of worms that we don't want to get to on this show.
Yeah, I don't want any worms. That's gross. Why would you put worms in a can? That's disgusting.
The corn dog.
Well, you got to fish somehow.
You don't have to put them in a can. You just put,
how are you going to get them to the lake?
You could put them in an old empty mayonnaise jar. You don't need a can.
Have you ever had any experience with being
An empty
funny?
mayonnaise jar. You got a lot of those hanging around?
Oh yeah, we go through a lot of mayonnaise here.
I gotta get some video clips. I need some video clips from me.
Look, send them to me. And don't send me no dadgum YouTube link and make me do all the work. Find the video and send
I mean,
you're a grown man.
With everything, don't you?
You're the one being difficult.
Am I a grown man? I am a grown 50-year-old man.
Legally,
talking to a sock puppet. Talking to a sock puppet about
a sock what? How
Lego
dare
video
you?
games.
You know I don't like that word. No puppet. You're a puppet. How dare you?
Are we done? Can I go?
It's up to you.
Are
You
we
called
done?
me. You called me.
No, I think you desperately needed me to call. I think you always desperately need me to call.
Well, that's for history to decide.
History to decide.
Mm-hmm.
What was the animal of the day? By the way, I do like the new videos.
Do you like it?
I mean, they're different. Obviously, the Horrible Creature is my type of music, and that's what I'm going to go for. You know, that's just. No offense to anybody.
5 bits. Time for Sock Cop to besmirch.
I gotta find something of William Regal saying that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's where it's got.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I want that. I want Nobody Expects a Spanish Inquisition. I want Oh God, Not This Again. I want those.
That's a good one. Everybody should have that one.
Thanks for ruining my reversion, Doctor.
How dare you, Mr. Dangus?
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Got his immersion.
Sorry, you
ruined.
did ask for it.
Did you hear that laughter? Did you hear that laughter when you said you ruined my immersion? And did you hear Blowhard? He went such a happy laughter. The animal
the
day
great
is
thing about being a curmudgeon.
Anteater. Anteater is the animal.
Which, by the way, how big do you think those things are? Those things are actually
pretty
massive.
large.
Those things are they're like the size of a good Great Dane. They're like giant, especially those ones, not like the aardvark or the. Rather, I can't think of that one. I think that one's actually called the giant anteater.
Yeah.
But they're huge.
Yeah, when it's got giant right in the name, you know what you're in for with that. That fella's gonna be big and beefy, eating lots of ants. Anyway. Hey, you ever eat a handful of fire ants?
No, why would you ask me that? Yes, I do. Because I'm brain damaged. Even though I'm brain damaged, I
don't know. Sometimes a man gets hungry, and the only thing he's got handy is a handful of fire ants. I'm just curious.
Fire ants.
I'm just curious.
You live
just
in the South. I know what fire ants are. Fire ants could kill you.
You know, fire ants entered the country through the port here in Mobile, Alabama. So you're welcome.
Probably a lot of other things. Is that Creole country? I mean, is that whole area? Like, would that be?
Did you say Areola? Did you say
Areola? Yes. Okay, we're done. We're done.
Get off my.
We're done.
Get off my telephone.
No, get off. Bye. Where this is over.
We're done. Goodbye. Goodbye. There he goes. Thank you, Just Another Blowhard. When the conversation turns at, it's time to move on. Gunpowder Cash, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. I appreciate that. Boudin, oh man, you had some good Boudin. Boudin, you had some good Boudin. No man, don't go to Boudin, man. They got talking about sausage, man. That's some good stuff, Rocco Game of It. You know what's up. You know what's up, but I don't know how to spell it either. To be honest with you, because every time he typed it, I was like, "Oh, yep, now you got it right." And then he typed it again, I was like, "No, now that's right. There it is." So I don't know how to spell it either. Gunpowder Cash, thank you so much again for the raid, my friend. That was very kind of you, and for hanging out. I know how it is when you get through doing the stream. Sometimes you get the stream sweats. You know what I mean? Maybe you got to use the potty. Maybe you want to go get you a nice ice cream cone or something along those lines. But I appreciate you hanging out, my friend. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. And let me see. We're going to open up... what's it called? Ducks. We're going to race some ducks before we get out of here. You're enjoying a taco. Oh, my goodness. Great. That's one of my favorite sentences in the world to hear, Gunpowder Cash. I'm enjoying a taco. I'm trying to think of a happier sentence that somebody could possibly say, and I can't really think of one. Because even if you say, I won the lottery, then there's jealousy and taxes that comes along with that. But I'm enjoying a taco. I think that may be the happiest sentence that can possibly be written in the English language. That makes me so happy to hear. You and Gunpowder Cash are like brothers except closer. He makes it a point to tell me happy birthday on his stream every single day. Rocco Gaming V. Well, I don't want to tell you happy birthday, because that sounds like Gunpowder Cash's gimmick, but happy birthday! Yes, Adidios! Jealousy in Texas sounds like a great Guns N' Roses cover band name. Yeah, why not? Why not? Happy birthday, Rocco! Happy birthdays to you. Happy birthdays to you. Happy birthdays, Rocco Gaming V. Happy birthdays to you. Happy birthday. Yes, indeedios. Man, unbelievable. And you smell like 1, 2. Got him. Got him right there at the end. You tell him, Steve Dave. I love that. That's fantastic. Happy birthday. Look, even Just Another Blowhard, the king of the curmudgeons, says happy birthday. He didn't even put a period after it like he normally does. Uh-oh. Happy birthday. Yes, indeedios. Man, unbelievable. And you smell like 1, 2. Got him. Got him right there at the end. You tell him, Steve Dave. I love that. That's fantastic. Happy birthday. Look, even Just Another Blowhard, the king of the curmudgeons, says happy birthday. He didn't even... Thank you so much for the rewind. Oh, was that a 440 hertz tone? Oopsie doopsie. Didn't mean to. / you're welcome. We're going to do a couple of duck races before we get out of here. All you got to do, type !quack into the chat. You'll make a quack sound, and your duck will enter the pond. If you ever played that Marbles on Stream, this is sort of like that, but 1,000 times better on account that it's ducks. And you can also type !duck hat, and then the name of a hat. Or if you can't decide, just do !duck hat random, like Gunpowder Cash just did. And it'll put a random hat on you. You can also change your duck's name to anything you want to. But please try to keep it. You know what I mean? Don't type anything you wouldn't want your grandma calling you. That's my general rule. My general rule on that thing. Grandma is my baseline of righteousness, for good or for ill. So there it is, and we're gonna race. We got this one. Let me see, what time is it? It is 8:56 Sock Standard Time. I need to skedaddle around 9 or shortly after, so we got time for 2 or 3 races. The Underdrake. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at all these gray ducks. All the Minnesota people. Very excited with the duck, gray duck. Oh, very close, Rocco Gamer V. There you go. Exclamation point. They should set it to where exclamation point race would do it too. It seems like that wouldn't be too hard to do. Because I know race is a very common command to start these things. But it is Quack on account of the ducks and whatnot. Finvox Fair, good to see us. Sock is a sock pup. Oh, thank you very much. Pups are very cute. Very cute. Oh, well, there's an ad. There's an ad running. Ad gonna run.
Void Vivino just cheered 25 bits. But my grandma got run over by a reindeer, and oh boy, the names she called that reindeer.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. You know, it's hashtag not all grandmas. They're not all angels. Some of them talk like sailors. But that's okay. Doesn't say pup, it says... No, I can't read the rest, it won't fit.
Wow. Scotty518 just cheered 40 bits. We have a restaurant here called Bayou, and they have Cajun poutine. It's fries, cheese, curds, and gumbo on top. I just thought about that.
Holy cow, Scotty B518! That is incredible. I'm not sure if that's an abomination or one of the most delicious things I've ever heard of. I haven't decided. My imagination's not even that strong, to be honest with you. I'd have to give it a try. Your fragrance of the day is Jazz Club by Maison Margiela. It's a masterpiece. Highly recommend. Oh, man. Jazz Club. Does it smell like jazz cigarettes? Or does it smell like the blues? Oh, I can only imagine what Jazz Club smells like. I bet that's delightful. Absolutely delightful. Danny Blue Jay, I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. It's exactly what it sounds like to me. Right on that line. Right on that line. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, like history really decides what's crazy and what's genius. If you think about it, you know. You think about all these people that started companies in their garages. You know what I mean? Maybe they took out like a second mortgage on the house or something. And they started doing a
Void Vivino just cheered 25 bits.
And if it works,
what are
you're
the
a
betting
genius.
odds on today's first duck race? Is Go Duck Yourself the odds-on favorite?
Well, I gotta say, Sock as a sock pup is right in the front. But Boat Hard is in pretty good position as well. So it's hard to say. I don't know how odds work, like with the Las Vegas and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how it works. But I would say either the Underdrake or Boat Hard. Those are the front runners, if you ask me. But Euphesim Steve Duck also in a very good position. And I happen to know that Euphesim Steve Duck has been doing a lot of training lately. Been doing a lot of wing flaps to really build up that speed and that strength to go down the pond. So who knows? It's still anybody's race. It hasn't started yet. We got 30 seconds left in the ad. And then I'll start the race because I don't want anybody to miss the start of the race just because Daddy Bezos declares that they need to watch a dadgum Taco Bell advertisement or whatever it is. Whatever Twitch advertises these days. Some sort of cheeseburger.
Daddy.
Bezos needs his 3.2 cents. He's got to pay that fine for his too tall gate on his house. You see that story? You seen this? You heard about this?
Sock hop.
Wild stuff. Ah! Don't scare me like that, Stephen Colbert. Yeah, it's wild stuff. Jeff Bezos. Did you see this? You hear about this? Jeff Bezos. Yeah, he pays a fine every month. He's got an illegal fence. He's got an illegal fence around his yard, and they say, hey, you're gonna have to pay up for that. And he says, well, you know, turns out I'm one of the richest people in the world, so who do I write the check to? You know what I mean? So that's what he does. All right, let's do it, Commodore Friday. I'm down for it. I'm down for it. That's a true story, though. By the way, that's a true story. He's got an illegal fence, and they just charge every month. He has to pay a fine. He's like, that's fine. I got plenty of money. So he just pays the fine to have a too tall fence around his place. I mean, that's America. That's America in a nutshell. All right, here we go. We're gonna start the duck race in 5, 4, 3, 2. No, wait a minute. Hey, check this out. Ready? This is what it would sound like if the number 2 was a cuss word. You weren't allowed to say number 2. Here's what a countdown would sound like. 5, 4, 3, 1. Off they go. Take a can of Brisk lemon iced tea. It's a kick in a can. Everybody knows that. And a can of Minute Maid lemonade. Mix them together. Best dang Arnold Palmer you've ever had. Oh man, that sounds actually pretty good, Rocco Gaming to me. I don't have to hear that out at all. You could have just straight up just told me, hey, do that. I wouldn't have questioned it. That sounds spectacular. It's a kick in a can. You know one of my favorite ads, and I've talked about this before, but there's a Minute Maid ad, and they use WWE wrestlers in it. So there's like 3 or 4 wrestlers, and they're in these different scenarios where people are facing troubles with life, and then the wrestlers show up, and they say, "Bring out the juice, bring out the juice," because they wanted to drink Minute Maid, because apparently drinking Minute Maid is going to help whatever scenario they're in. I think one person's struggling to do the laundry. And they say, "Bring out the juice." And it's this whole thing. So they're like, juice, that's what's going to help you. That's what you need is some juice. You got to bring out the juice. And then at the end, it says, Minute Maid, 3% juice. 3%. Oh, my goodness gracious. So Scotty B518, way to go. The winner. Skater Muffin in second. We got Gunpowder Cash rocking a solid 3rd place. Way to go. Sox Life Coach. We got Boat Hard rounding out the top 5. Eupheism Steve Duck. Sock is a sock puppy. Go duck yourself in 8th place. There's Rocco Gaming V. Ducktastic rounding out the top 10. The Underdraker. Pee Pee Poo Poo. Fan favorite Pee Pee Poo Poo in 12th place. You literally just finished the dishes. Wish you had a pro wrestler hubby. You got to bring out the juice. Contains 3% juice. 8th is in 13th place. Very close. I think it's like a mathematically different number. But spiritually, you got it correct. Ducky the Duck and Archimedes in 15th. Archimedes in 15th. And Archimedes may be the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed award because, we've got tragedy. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have a double tragedy on our hands. We've got Silver Jim stuck under the log of misery. And it looks like we've got, wait a minute, Danny Blue Duck completely still up against the post. Oh, you hate to see. I mean, it's one thing. I mean, look at this. Look, whoops-a-daisies. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Uh-oh, where am I? Oh, for crying out loud. There's Silver Jim. Look at that. Look, Silver Jim is at least fighting. You know what I mean? Maybe some hope. I think if we stayed on this game for, 3 or 4 weeks, might eventually wriggle themselves free. But I want you to take a look at Danny Blue Duck over here. I'm sorry about that, Silver Jim. Be sure to subscribe to Silver Jim's Only Ducks page to get that kind of content. I mean, not even moving. I mean, completely still. You want to talk about just accepting your fate. Ugh. What a sad state of affairs, ladies and gentlemen. Let us pay our respects to the two stuck ducks. I mean, absolutely motionless. Look at that. I've never seen that before. Ugh. Ugh. Well, that means Archimedes, congratulations. Whoops, wrong button. Congratulations. You're the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. And, of course, congratulations to Sir Scotty B 518. To win in the first place. But you're right, Mr. Degas. Can't mourn forever. Next race, here we go. Yeah, we'll do this one, and then we'll do the snow level last. We'll do 2 more races. Those races. Two races left. Exclamation point, quack. Put a duck in the pot. The Macho. Oh, Commodore Friday. Do you have to try to be that clever, or does it just come natural? Because I could see it either way.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Are we checking the ducks for performance-enhancing drugs?
Floyd Vivino, we probably should. Because Sir's got to be 518. Sure ski-daddled his happy little duck self right across the finish line in a very quick fashion. So you may be right. I see. We got Grob Zombie. Good to see you.
Silver Gem just cheered 100 bits. Ooh, I'll take some.
Silver Gem, you want some performance-enhancing drugs? Well, now let me tell you about the side effects. You'll be fine. Let's see. Eupheism Steve Duck. There you are, right there. Let's go duck yourself pee-pee poo-poo in a good spot. Been compiling names for Duck Race on off days of the stream. That's a good use of time, if you ask me. I think it's a great use of time. Do women's socks make women sock puppets, or do they just need lipstick? Now that's a good question, Grub Zombie. I think that's something you may have to ask your parents about that one. I'm not sure if I'm fully qualified to have those types of conversations. But honestly, I mean, it's up to them. Up to them. Yeah, you don't want to assume anything. Don't want to assume. You just had surgery to do what most of those drugs do. What, the performance enhancing drug? What did you get? What did you get? Bionic knees or something like that? Did you add a third arm? So you could rip out some sick guitar solos? Squiddly diddly doos! Or play the bongos real well? Those would be performance-enhancing surgeries. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't think you have to have surgery for that, Floyd Vivino. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I wouldn't know. All right, here we go. In 5. Oh, there's Merry Christmas. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And off they go. Oh, the No More Kids. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying they shouldn't do surgery on kids anymore. And I was like, well, all right then. Sometimes they need it, But I understand still, Jim. There you go. Performance enhancing drug. I'm following you now. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It took me a while to pick it up, but I picked it up eventually. Look at that Gunpowder Cash out in front. Silver Gem, Eupheism Steve Duck. Rocco Gaming V got the eyes on the prize on account of it's their birthday and everything. So let's see. Sox Life Coach used the Super Squeak. See how that works out. Grob Zombie took an unfortunate bounce on the island there. Eupheism Steve Duck going on the outside route, which is longer, but it does have a few less obstacles there. So sometimes that works out, and sometimes it don't. Oh my goodness, Commodore Friday pulling out the Giga Squeak, the Macho Mallet, about to fly. That become the cream of the crop, yeah! Alright, here we go. Let's go towards the finish line. Is there a secret goose in this game? Yes, there is, Grub Zombie. There is a secret goose.
Your mustache is crooked!
I don't know, where is the goose in this level? I'm not exactly sure. It's around somewhere. Every level has a hidden goose somewhere. Let's see if we can find the goose. Let's just ignore the race and look and go goose hunting. Let's see if we can find that goose. He's around here somewhere. Of course, we got the no offense down there. This seems like a good spot for a goose to hide. Any goose? No, I don't see a goose. No goose. Away la goose! Anybody remember what a goose is on this level? Have we ever found it? Maybe we haven't. Now there's a fire. Thought maybe the goose would be hanging out by the fire, roasting marshmallows or something like that. But I don't see it. Ducktastic is the winner of the race. Dagnabbit. Is he by the side? The Starducks coffee side? I don't see him there. Then there's the Quack-a-Cola side. I don't see him there either. Where is that goose? Reveal yourself, goose. Oh, there's one somewhere. Let's see.
Sock hop.
Ah! Stop scaring me, Stephen Colbert. Yeah, he's being a silly goose. He's hiding from us. Definitely hiding from us. Way to get some Starducks. I can't blame him. Ducktastic in first place. We got Eupheism Steve Duck. There's Ducky the Duck in third place. Go Duck Yourself in fourth. The Macho Mallet rounding out the top five. Grob Zombie in sixth. Rocco Gaming V, happy birthday in seventh. Pee Pee Poo Poo.
A gallon
Patty
of tiny corn.
Pato O'Quack in ninth place. Silver Jim rounding out the top 10. So it's got to be 518 at 11th place. Was first the last place. Added another one and became 11th place this time. Gunpowder Cash in 12th. Sock is a sock puppy.
You give me the biscuits.
Daddy Blue Duck. Skater Muffin. And the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award, your friend and mine, Sock's Life Coach. Way to go. Now, I know where the goose is on this level right here. Have I considered doing golf commentary? I would love to, Grub Zombie. Do you know a guy? I would be so good at that. I could be like, oh, look at him. There it is. He's got the ball on the ground. He's going to hit the ball. He's going to try and get it in the hole. Let's take a look and see if he's able to put the ball in the hole, and then either, you know, and then sometimes the ball goes in the hole, and then it go, oh my God, the ball went in the hole, unbelievable, and then sometimes it doesn't go in the hole, and you go, oh, what a tragedy. He tried to put the ball in the hole, but unfortunately the ball went somewhere besides the hole, which is, of course, not what he was going for. There's the goose. He's up on the ski lift. But of course, when you do golf commentary, you gotta be quiet. So I think that may be trouble for me. Because, you know, I get excited when people walk around in large open spaces with hitting balls with sticks. I mean, how could you not get excited about that? They've got a whole bag of metal sticks that they hit the things with. I would love to host Family Feud. Silver Jim, you know, tomorrow they added new episodes of Family Feud, I believe, to the Gaggle thing. If anybody's interested, if people say they want it, we'll play Gaggle tomorrow. I certainly enjoy playing that game. Oh my goodness gracious, we got a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hey, Sock Hop Steve Dave's here to tell him.
Oh, my goodness gracious. You tell him, Steve Dave. How you doing, my friend?
That's right. I'm doing fine. We just closed down the shop, so I'm just hanging out in the warm car right now, just chilling out real quick. Cause, like, I forget who you said had a cold. Well, I'm feeling the same thing now. I got the sickness.
Oh, that's no good. Yeah, I'm not down with the sickness, man. You know what I mean? Just like
I was gonna go for that joke too. Dang it.
You're down with it, but I'm not down with it. Like in a like I don't think it's cool. You know what I mean? Illnesses. Yeah, it's Mayor of Canada is the one that's feeling under the weather, and I hate that you're feeling it too. You got some sinus drainage going on and that kind of gimmick.
But I thought it was allergies. I went to the pharmacy. They call it a chemist up in England. I went to the pharmacy and I got my allergy medication this morning, and I took it, and I was like, 6 hours later, I was like, I don't feel any better.
Oh man, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
You don't want to take a medicine and then not feel better. Then it's like, man, I just wasted like 0.5 seconds taking that medicine.
I wasted some money taking out my medicine too.
Oh.
Dinero.
That's a dadgum shame.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you feel better.
Steve Dave's got to tell him a wholesome story.
Oh, I love a wholesome story. What you got for me?
Okay, so I work at the convenience store. Let's call it that. Call it David's the convenience store.
That sounds good. Very convenient.
We got one
conveniently
guy,
named.
Regular customer comes in all the time, buys like sodas and chips. Every so often he'll buy those I don't know if we're allowed to say, but I'm going to call them handheld fog machines.
Oh, I understand. Handheld fog machine. I like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Handheld fog machines. You know them.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
buys
I've seen
them every
them.
now and then. Well, we had a situation happen just down the road, down where he lives, and then he comes into the store about 4 hours later. I was like, man, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, but my family thought that I kicked the bucket. And I was like, really? How do you know? Did your family call you? And he was like, when I got back home, they were all at home worried about me. And I was like, this is a guy coming in, usually buying chips and stuff. He ain't got a whole heck of a lot else to really go home to.
Yeah.
The family came as soon as they realized something bad might have happened to us. I mean, that hits you in the heart right there. Like, the family he never really sees immediately comes on by, like, are you okay? We kept hearing stuff.
Oh my goodness! What did they think happened to him?
They thought that the handheld fog machines got him.
Oh my god! Like it exploded?
Like exploded a part of his body from the inside. Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah.
Wow.
So they thought he finally kicked the bucket, and they were like, "Oh, we need to go see him." And like 4 people of his family's there, and I said, "You got to quit them handheld fog machines. That's what the problem is."
Yeah. That's no good.
And yeah, so it's always a joke whenever he comes in, because I'll see him put it on the loop of his ear, or he'll stand outside and take care of the handheld fog machine before he comes in. I'm like, man, gotta quit them fog machines. They're after you.
Gotta cut it out. Yeah.
So it's always
blow it up your body parts. That's no good.
Exactly. And he told me, I've started to stop. I mean, like, I used to buy a pack a week, but now it's more like a pack every 2 weeks. So I'm like, yeah, you're working at it, man. You're working at it. That family cares about you.
Oh, my goodness
So
gracious. That is hard.
Story, because if you think family don't care about you, family is the strongest thing in this world, y'all.
Oh, you love it.
Like,
If you got a family, hold on to them close. That's a beautiful thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful thing. Well, I hate that you're under the weather, but you made it. You made it through another day, my friend, and dadgummit, I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah. It's a rough one, but it's a day. I just love my customers.
Oh, my goodness, I love that. Love to hear that. Well, I wish you was closer to me so I could frequent your establishment, because it seems like it'd be a lot friendlier than the one that I go to.
Had a sale on fabric softener. I thought you'd be like,
oh man, that's right up my alley. I would love that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love a good sale. What kind was it? Do you remember? What was the scent?
I think it was like some sort of Are we allowed to say the product placement on the?
Yeah,
on
you
the
sure
screen?
can.
Are we
Yeah.
allowed- Oh, yeah, it was a game fragrance. I think it was like a lot of different game products. But
Ooh, yeah.
a lot of the ones that was being taken out was something called Moonlight Breeze.
Oh
And I
yeah,
think
the
it's like
Moonlight Breeze.
lavender
That's
or
some good
something.
stuff right there. That stuff smells
Oh, yeah.
good.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan. They used to have the Apple Mango Tango. I haven't seen it in a long time, but that was my favorite.
We
Man.
haven't had that. They canceled that at my store.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in any store in a long time. I guess they did away with it, but that was my favorite. I bought that stuff. You know, normally I'm like a store brand guy, but I took a whiff of that stuff and I was like, I'm gonna pony up the extra couple of bucks and get that smell.
So I
'cause
usually
that's
get
good
those
stuff.
Febreze air fresheners, but it's the game scents because I like the game scents. They
Oh,
just
those
fit
things
that
are
good.
great too. Yeah, I love
Yep,
those.
Yep.
Oh man, they make some good scent. I tell you what, smell technology. You think in the year 2025 they would have figured out noses? You know what I mean? You think
I know.
all the smells would be there, but no, they keep cranking out these fantastic smelling bangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a cartoon back in the day when I was a kid. I was like, I wonder when that's going to happen. And they had like scratch and sniff stickers on the menu or something in this cartoon. I'm like, when is that going to happen?
Oh my goodness.
When am I going to go to like an Italian restaurant, right? And I scratch the picture of the spaghetti and I smell it like, oh, that's some fresh spaghetti.
Oh yeah, I can smell the oregano.
Oh yeah.
Scratch the sniff
Yeah,
menu. There you
smell
go.
it. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, hold on,
maybe.
Is rosemary on that one? And, you know, I like rosemary. That's nice.
Yeah, a little
Can
rosemary.
I get rosemary on that one? You know?
Oh, you know, that'd be cool. They could add like extra little stickers and be like, smell this one, and then real quick smell this one, and that's what it would taste like if you put this on the, you know what I mean, like a
That-
rosemary one.
Yeah, that reminds me of this Yankee Candle gimmick that I walked into. And in order to mix two of the candle fragrances, they take the cap off of one, and they take the cap off the other. They rub them together, and then they hold them up to your nose, and you can smell like the mix of both of them.
Oh wow,
through the cap.
that's some fancy stuff
That's
right
why
there.
those Yankee candles are so rounded on the top, is so that you can kind of smell the scent without putting your nose in the candle.
Get out of town! I didn't know that.
Yeah. It helps
Wow.
capture the fragrance. I was like, why did you do that? And he's like, well, because the fragrance is still in the candle. One.
Wow,
That
that's
way
like
you ain't got to put your nose in the candle.
that's like witchcraft. I love that.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
It's like a magic spell.
It is.
Oh
Oh man, is there a stuck duck I see?
Yeah, we
on
got a
the-
stuck
on the
duck. It looks
screen?
like Bo
Oh
Quaxon.
no.
Bo
Oh
Quaxon.
no.
One of the goats, but got stuck behind a boulder. It happens to the best of them. It happens to the
We
best
had
of them.
three. We had three in one of the races tonight. Oh, it's been rough one.
I know. What's going on? I don't know. Maybe are we not training the ducks well enough? I'm not sure.
I'm thinking there might be a couple of ugly ducklings in there. We gotta not only do the drug test, but we gotta kind of do some background checks as well.
Yeah, we may have to.
There
Something's
might
got to
be some
change.
speed is
They could be. They could
could
be.
be.
I'm not sure. All right, we'll have to do some background checks and figure it out. Well, I hate that you're
I know
not
the
feeling
best
well.
block
Maybe if you get some sleep tonight, maybe if you get some good
yeah,
sleep,
when I
you'll
get
wake
home,
up
I'm
feeling
gonna be
better
hitting the
tomorrow.
nighttime Theraflu knocks me right out.
There you go. There you go. You got to take care of yourself, my friend. That's the most important part. Take care of yourself.
Get on home so that I can take care of myself, get this cold off, because I got a show in a couple of days too. Like I need to get better.
Yeah, you got to get better. You got to shake that off. Like Taylor Swift said, you got to shake it off.
And then once it's off, I got to come in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, just like a wrecking ball. Yes, exactly. That's exactly how you got to go. That's how I picture you coming into to any place, just like a wrecking ball.
Get like a wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball. Bleep, 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 bleep. The wrecking ball. I don't know how the rest of that song goes.
I'll come in on a wrecking ball, jump off the wrecking ball, and hold my phone out to go, I got to tell you about this.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man. Yep, that's you to a T. You to a T right there.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have a wonderful end of the stream there, Sock Cop. Much love to the chat. I guess some love for Blowhard, too. Even though.
Oh, that's very kind of you. That's very kind of you.
Yep. Definitely. You take care. Everybody take care now.
Smooches for you. Thank you so much for calling in, my friend. You have a safe trip home.
Of course. Ow.
Toodaloo. You tell him, Steve Dave. Thank you so much for calling in, my friend. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Even giving some love to Blowhard.
Ah! What in the world? Oh, sorry about that. And look at that. Sox Life Coach is the winner. We got Grob Zombie in second. Pee Pee Poo Poo in third. Gunpowder Cash, You Can't See Me. Rounding out the top 5. So it's got to be 518. Rocco Gaben V. Euphesim Steve Duck, who we were just talking to. Silver Jim in 9th. The Duck Knight in 10th place. Ducky Blue Duck in 11th. Pirate Duck, Skater Muffin, Karen Susie in 14th. We got 8th and 15th place. Very close, very close. Only off by some number. I'm not good at math. Randy Floatin'. RKO out of nowhere. Go Duck Yourself is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. But, of course, we would be remiss if we didn't pay some respects to Bo Quaxon, the Stuck Duck. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. And you know, when there's something that you hate to see, best thing to do, turn around. Just turn around. And look, now we can't see anything. Now it's just a beautiful pond with no troubles at all. You might as well call this place Lake Placid. Look how calm and soothing it is. So there we go. All right, we're going to scoot. I've gone past my time here. So we got a skedaddle. We got to see who I'm going to raid here. Let me go to twitch.tv. One of my favorite websites. Let's see, we got Queen Goldie is on. Claire Means is on. I got it. I just can't not raid Ben Monster. I just love them guys so much, and that's what I'm gonna watch anyway, if I'm being honest. Ben Monster TV. Yep, gonna do a little of the old ski-daddling. Here's what that looks like. Ski-daddling. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I plan to be back tomorrow. Same sock time, same sock channel. The more you know. Here. Glad you had a good time. If you guys had a good time. If you had half as much fun as I did, you had a fantastic time. So I thank you for being here. We're going to raid Ben Monster, but if you are going to bed, maybe you got an early morning, something like that, maybe you're just tired, whatever. You have free will. You can go to bed whenever you want to.
Of tiny corns.
Allow me to tuck you in. Smooches.
Boy,
feels.
don't
Good
that
night.
look good.
Sleep tight.
Now, have you ever had any
And
experience
do not
with
let
being
the
funny?
bed bugs bite. Whatever you do, don't let them bite.
Sock hop. You
And
give
we'll
me the
see us here
biscuits.
in the beautiful kingdom of the internet tomorrow. Sock Hop loves you, everybody. Tell him good night, old man. Tell him good night. Mwah.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon.
Well, I can't
Good
say
night.
that they know my brother. What a time. Daddy, daddy, daddy.